I guess I saw a car drive on a road down there.
They've been here for a while.
They got cars now.
Howdy, folks. Welcome on back to You, Me, and the TV. And guess what?
What?
We're halfway through Season 3 of Battlestar Galactica.
Cool. Sweet.
Do you remember what's going on in Battlestar Galactica? What happened last week?
Freaking Starbuck and Apollo practically had sex on in a boxing ring in front of his wife.
Yeah.
And her husband. Yeah.
So there was the big boxing tournament to increase morale.
Yeah.
And to punish Adama. I think that was self-punishment for Adama.
Could have been.
So, and and then what else happened? Do you remember?
They jumped a shit ton of people through a star cloud.
Star cluster.
Something.
Yeah.
And lost a couple of ships, and what's her name died?
Cat.
They
were low on food, and they needed to find a planet that had food.
Yeah.
They found a planet with algae that they could use to produce food. And
they had to jump there.
It was surrounded by radiation, so... Yeah. Well, what's next?
I don't know.
Should we jump in and find out?
Let's do it. But first, like, comment, and subscribe. Come hang out with us for Battlestar Galactica.
And check out our Patreon link down below for early access to our videos, full-length commentary, access to polls, help us pick what we watch next. Link down there. Check it out.
Twitter and Instagram. If you have it, do it. If you don't worry about it.
Let's watch Battlestar Galactica.
Here we go.
Previously on Battlestar Galactica.
When I found the planet, there's huge swaths of algae just like we thought.
You ever eaten algae?
Like seaweed. It's kind of like algae, right?
Sure.
Probably not, actually. I don't know. No, never eaten algae.
Planet Algae.
Wow. It's breakfast, lunch, and dinner until someone finds a hot fudge planet. Oh, what is this?
I love hot fudge planets.
No, I would love a hot fudgy planet.
Starbuck? Coming in hot?
Starbuck. Yes. Third time this week. It's amazing how she keeps landing on the top of the pilot rotation.
I should probably get over there.
I'm gonna skip the meet and greet this time if you don't mind.
I smell divorce in their future.
Is that what that smell is?
Turns out when you love another woman.
Remind me to think of the keg. You're sticking me on these crap donut runs.
I don't think it's a coin flip.
Adultery. He's got the feeling, a weird feeling.
Like divorce.
She'll lose interest as soon as you get divorced.
That's what I'm just saying. It's like, she only likes it because it's bad.
Yeah, but marriage is a sacrament. It's not a pyramid game. You don't...
You are breaking the sacrament by having sex with somebody else.
I made a vow on the side of the gods, and I'm not going to break that.
You are breaking it.
That's what you just said. You're breaking it every time we do this.
Wow, Lee, that is really poetic of you, but you don't need to make that big of a deal out of this.
So where does that leave us?
Trapped. Idiots.
I could be a Cylon.
Think guys is a Cylon?
No.
I don't think so either.
It's okay, hero.
What is he sensing?
Something weird. I guess I saw a car drive on a road down there.
They've been here for a while.
They got cars now.
Zordon? Is he in there? Do you understand the reference?
Lord of the Rings.
No, it's Power Rangers. That looks like the mountain that the Power Rangers base is inside.
What's the Lord of the Rings character that's name is identical?
There's nobody even close.
Sauron or...
Yeah, I said Zordon, not Saruman or Sauron.
Excuse me.
She's way different. Somebody's been here.
They accidentally land on Earth and they don't know it.
It's planet Algae.
There's fucking cars there. It might be Earth.
I don't think that car was meant to be in the shot. Looks like another map room.
Some kind of temple or something.
Reminds me of when they went to see the star map.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Those are some big crystals.
It's a big ass bong.
Interesting.
You're such a good banger.
At least 4,000 years old, which lines up with the exodus of the 13th tribe.
Do you really think you found the Temple of Five?
Yeah, I'm looking.
The Eye of Jupiter.
Looks like an eye.
Looks like it to me.
CIC, we have multiple Dratus contacts. 4 Cylon base ships just jumped into view.
On our way.
4 base ships? Shit. They didn't have any issues jumping through that star cluster?
Something's odd here. Cylons aren't launching raiders. Base ships are standing off outside of weapons range.
It's the Cylon base ship. Requesting to speak with you.
Put it to the speaker.
This will be interesting.
Admiral, I can't tell you what a genuine pleasure it is to hear your voice.
The baby's sick and they don't know how to fix it, so they're gonna have
They're probably like, the baby is dying, we need to get it to Dr. Coggle.
doctor. Yeah.
So that's Boomer, right?
I don't know. Did Boomer die?
I think that's the Boomer that was pro-peace.
Could be.
After she reincarnated, after she was shot.
So, but then where's Caprico? Why isn't Caprico there?
She's still in bed.
If you're really a Cylon, a member of the Final Five, these feelings are just part of your programming.
She's got a cold.
If I'm not one of the Final Five, then this is the last chance I ever get to see my kind again.
That doesn't sound promising.
Colonel Wade.
Well, look at this. Should we salute?
Technically, no, you're civilians. That would be weird.
The one who shot the old man. Well, you just lost your visiting privileges.
I thought they killed Boomer, though.
Remember how they regenerate?
Yeah, I know, but there's lots of them. Don't they all retain the same memories?
No. Sharon, Hera is... No, not Hera. Athena has completely different memories than Boomer.
Right, because she was born before this Boomer, right? I don't fucking get it. Not in the mood to think about it tonight, apparently.
Weapons are hardly necessary.
Yes, exactly. We come in peace.
I don't believe him at all.
Not at all.
Straight to it. We know that you have people on the ground. And we know that you've found the original settlement of the 13th tribe.
Who's the traitor?
Somebody on the ground is,
Providing them with intel?
Is it Cylon?
If it wasn't for me, the Cylons would have blown you out of the sky 2 seconds after we'd arrived.
I think you can handle this alone.
So I've saved your life. Again. How many times is that now? Because I'm beginning to lose count. If it wasn't for me, you'd all be dead.
Cool.
We'll throw in Baltar.
What are you talking about now? What's he saying?
I'm improvising. Throw in something sweet in the pot.
He doesn't like him either.
Would enjoy some nice, quiet, private time with the former leader.
Hera's alive. Baltar found her on New Caprica during the evacuation. From what we could gather, she was hidden at Laura Roslin's school. They let you think that she was dead. You don't do that to a person, you do that to a thing. That's what your friends think of you, Sharon. You're not one of them.
Well, they did it to Hilo, too.
Mm-hmm.
Escort them back to the ship.
Yes. Gaius really wants to stay.
Stay?
Even though he knows like it'd probably be his death. It's weird.
Work out a plan to defend this temple while Tyrell searches. You're gonna have to draft the civilians.
Use Sam to command the civilians.
You're not serious.
He's a good leader. He did it on Caprica for how long?
Yeah. 9 months, a year almost.
Oh, okay, so you want us to risk our lives for something that you haven't even found yet? Listen, Sam.
I like Anders.
I do too.
I mean, if the Cylons attack, we're all pretty much screwed, so.
Isn't it fair to assume that that whole thing's probably the eye and it points
Yeah.
to where
I
Earth
feel
is?
like whatever that thing is shoots something up, right?
Yeah.
Temple of Five. My parents could see this.
Temple of the Five. There's 5 models of Cylons we haven't seen.
Yeah, it's a weird...
Is there a connection?
That's a weird coincidence. There must be a connection. I just don't know what it is.
Are the five Cylons? And
could be.
If you can believe it, on the verge of going supernova. Could be tomorrow. Could be next year. There's no way of knowing for sure, sir.
The sun?
Mm-hmm.
That human and Cylon both converge on this planet at this exact moment, just as the star's about to go supernova.
So if this is the work of a higher power, then they have one hell of a sense of humor.
So as soon as the Centurions retrieve the eye, you can take out Galactica.
Do they know what the eye looks like?
I'm sure not. The eye is probably not something physical, right? It's not like an object that can be, like, taken. I don't
Yeah, the
feel
Cylons saying taking the... I don't think you can take the eye off the planet.
No.
Right?
I know my wife. I know how she is. We've been married for 1.5 years. What, do you think you're the first? I chose to marry Kara. That's my business. It's you?
There's been others.
So, I mean, Kara's a
Other
little
than the
slutty. Shocker.
Struggling towards the light. Sins revealed only to those who enter the temple, only to the chosen one.
Temple of Five.
Tyrell?
The chosen one. The chosen one.
Gaius is the chosen one?
No, I think it's Tyrell. He's the one that's connected to that temple.
And yet somehow, the more time goes on, the more I find myself on the outside looking in.
Awkward.
And my destiny lies separate from yours, Caprica.
Okay. Threesome's over.
The 5 lights will be revealed only to those who enter the temple.
The chosen one. The chosen one. The chosen one. The chosen one. The chosen one.
You okay?
Not anybody who enters the temple, just the chosen one.
Now look, you mustn't misunderstand. It's not personal.
It's not personal, it's business.
That would be Sergeant Fisher and me. Do you have a problem with that, Captain?
No.
It's weird Dee's doing strategy, though.
Evasive maneuver! Evasive maneuver!
He's relaying a message. It's Centurion. Starbuck's been hit.
Hot. Yikes.
5 pillars of the temple were fashioned after the 5 priests devoted to the one whose name cannot be.
Laura. 5 priests devoted to the one god.
Yeah. The Cylons. The 5 Cylons.
That her child was alive and that she had been seen on New Caprica in your school.
Ah, shit.
We suspected that the Cylons captured her during the Exodus.
Oh, yeah, he wasn't aware.
He didn't
of that.
know. It's just her and Doctor.
Dr. Coggle, yeah.
Do you have any idea what we've gone through?
He has lost a son, so yeah, he does know.
Line. Full ammo loads. They're coming from the north.
Are we gonna set up a rescue party, right?
We don't have the manpower. We have to defend the position. I know that, Sam. I know, but we are thin on the ground here, and the Cylons are on the march.
We can't help her.
If she's still alive, she can handle herself.
Open launch tube doors.
Doors are open, Admiral.
It's a big planet. They could probably hit someplace else. Right?
Getting ready to nuke the planet.
With all the main characters on it. It's a big button. Just push the big button.
Boop.
I can't let you go. I need you on the line. I need you commanding those civilians.
They're just wasting time.
Release of nuclear weapons is now authorized.
Sure.
Rude. You're not gonna blow the planet.
They're gonna blow
Tyrell's gonna
all the way up.
Tyrell's gonna push that fucking button. It's gonna open up the
Tractor beam?
Yeah, exactly. Something like that, right?
Yep.
It's gotta be something like that.
Alright. So what's gonna happen in the next episode?
We're gonna see the Eye of Jupiter.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll connect the dots about the 5 Temple of the 5 and the 5 Cylons.
Yeah.
That nobody's seen.
What about Starbuck?
She's fine. She's not
fine.
gonna die.
Yeah.
She'll probably, like, I don't know, hop on one of those Centurions' backs and just, like, ride them.
Piggyback all the way back
Ride
to
them
camp.
back, yeah.
Well, Baltar and Dina are on their way down to the surface because they want to go into the temple.
Right, because they are the chosen ones, right? Or they think they are.
Baltar thinks he is because the hybrid
always-
was staring at her.
Let's be
saying,
real.
Chosen one.
That guy's ego
Chosen
has
one.
always felt like he is the chosen one of everything.
What if he is the chosen one?
He's not the chosen one. He is.
What about his little
An
angel
idiot.
that's in his head?
That's just his ego.
You think so?
Yeah.
She's had information that she shouldn't have.
He's
that
not
Gaius
any
doesn't
sort of
have.
chosen one. He's just a pawn.
Like how she knew it was Hera on New Caprica when he picked up.
I
the lady.
refuse to believe that he could be a chosen one for anybody.
Okay. Well, any other thoughts before we jump into the next episode?
Nope, let's watch it.
You sure?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's watch some more Battlestar Galactica.
Let's do it.
Previously on Battlestar Galactica.
It's a marker that was left behind by the 13th tribe. It's supposed to point.
The 13th tribe are the Cylons, right?
Think so?
Don't we think? I think.
Well, it had to be humans. Because there's humans, too. The 13th tribe are the ones that left Earth.
Safety's disabled. Warheads are armed.
Don't push the red button.
They want the key to finding Earth as much as we do. He won't just destroy it.
We've spoken, the decision's been made.
Fire in my mark.
Retreat.
You want me to rescue Captain Trace?
Attempt the rescue.
Yes, sir.
I have a feeling Dee's gonna die saving Kara here.
Could be.
She defied us. Defied the group.
It's not about the Eye of Jupiter.
We may have to do something about this. We may have to do it sooner than later.
Like, kill all the Deanna models? Is that what they're talking about?
Take her model out of rotation.
You've always been the strong one. You believed in us when no one else would.
She wants him to kill her. So that she can be reborn into a new body and join the ship to find her daughter. To rescue her daughter.
Find the courage to do this for both of us, okay?
Wow. With the thought that her love will be strong enough to...
I mean, her consciousness will be downloaded into the new body, so she'll have all her memories. But she'd go to a resurrection ship. Was like, there's no resurrection ship in the system right now. Just the 4 base ship stars.
They must be close, though.
Yeah, they're on the other side of like the system or something. She's probably in range.
I imagine she is willing to... As long as it takes, she'll find her daughter. Even if she has to die 6 times over again to find it.
Needs more symbols.
Seen the look in her eyes when
She has important information on our defenses. Cylons have access to all of that as well.
she won't betray us. You know that. It's why you gave her the uniform.
She may not have a choice.
Right, yeah. They might just have access to her mainframes now.
If you hadn't lied and stolen our baby in the first place, we wouldn't be here at all.
Fair point.
All we can do is hope that your wife is worthy of the unconditional trust you place in her, Captain.
What do you think?
I think she's worthy of it.
Even after she felt she was lied to?
Yeah.
Oh, just one there to welcome her? Is it Caprica?
They wouldn't let me see my daughter. So my husband shot me.
You shouldn't have told her that.
Hera's safer here. And so am I.
She lying?
I think so. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh.
Could have grabbed that gun, just pulled it by the strap. Well, now she has to go save Kara anyways, so I don't feel like had they moved? Didn't feel like they had moved at all.
No, they hadn't.
All right, listen up. Pack your gear, get ready to move.
Looks like that thing opens up.
The answers to all your questions are down there in that temple. What's wrong?
Down there?
I think they were the ones that shot it.
But the temple's at the top of a mountain. I wouldn't be down there in that temple.
I think they landed on top of a mountain above the valley.
They have no idea where the temple is.
She's not the chosen one. You are.
He ain't the chosen one.
Yeah, he is.
3 clankers just entered our kill zone.
Gotta be their recon element.
Sykes, give them the signal.
Toasters go boom.
Unless they come around behind them.
They're not that sneaky. They go voot, 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 voot.
Only got one of them?
He's not even dead. Oh, ship's fine.
She got some melted hands, but... Oh, leave the glove on, hun. Leave it on. Leave it on. It'll rip your whole hand off.
My husband ordered me to risk my life for yours. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring Starbuck back to Apollo.
Awkward.
Yes, Mom.
Oh yeah, hold her.
Hera recognizes her mother.
Good, because you can have her. I'm done with her.
Her belly's as hard as a rock. Have you noticed that before?
When was the last time she pooped?
They've been feeding her oil.
She's right.
Poor baby. God damn it.
Maybe it'll be better for you if I just snapped your little neck.
She's going through some postpartum.
It's not even her postpartum.
A crying baby will do that to you.
No. Well,
She's had enough with you.
all boomers downloading. That means Caprica's gonna let her go?
Gods, I hope so.
Let's go. We've got to get you back to Galactica.
That poor baby.
That baby's just constipated, and Athena just tricked him. Kago's gonna be like, she's just a little constipated. Here's some laxative for her.
Well, if she's been constipated for a while, that is very dangerous.
This is not a good position.
I got a reference to an eye, something about a star, and an explosion of some kind. All right, cut to the chase.
So when the eye explodes, the sun is the eye of Jupiter.
Yeah, could be.
All right, that's it, everybody. Drop what you're doing and get out.
I don't know how the sun going supernova and blowing up would lead to Earth, but...
If I only had a little more time.
Take pictures.
She's gonna need like 6 gallons of Sylvadine cream to make those hands feel better.
He won't cheat. He's too honorable.
Unlike you.
Gods, I have to cheat just to keep the pieces all nice and neat.
Stay with it. You still gotta walk me through these avionics.
I like D.
I do too. She's just pragmatic, practical, level-headed. Cool.
Cute.
Very cute.
They've wired it with explosives.
Perfect time. Blow it now. Blow it now.
Gaius!
Yes?
He was about to pull that gun out and shoot both of them.
What is that?
It's your supernova happening.
They don't have much time.
Helium flash. The star's going nova.
Nova's gonna obliterate the entire planet in less than an hour.
Oh, damn.
The sun is going nova. The nova is the eye of Jupiter.
Bingo.
Yeah, we figured that out a while ago. Alright, do you get it together?
This is my destiny.
He's about to shoot her. So what is she gonna do? Are we gonna see their faces? Who is it?
Forgive me, I had no idea.
No idea about what? What did you see?
Is it Gaius?
God, I hope not.
Just the whole symbolism of him grabbing her right when she was grabbing that.
Please stay with me. Stay. I have to know. Tell me. I have to know. Did you see my face?
I don't think Gaius is a Cylon.
I don't think so.
It's gonna be a photo finish.
Oh god.
Bob and weave. Bob and weave. They got them all?
Yep.
Oh, jeez. Awfully close to the rest of those ships.
Did Athena get away? She had to have, right?
I don't know. Yeah, must have.
He's not dead?
No, unfortunately.
Take him to the brig.
Oh, Gaius. You
Gaius
put him in a body bag? It's the weirdest fucking foursome ever.
Oh, she
there
did
she
make it.
is.
I thought her rescue mission was going to take longer, but it finished in one episode. So Caprica came with him? Well, she was screwed because, yeah.
She's also gonna, yeah, they would have killed her on the Cylon ship too, but
Yeah.
she's also gonna make sure that
Gaius stays alive?
and Sharon holds up her end of the bargain and goes back, right?
Yeah.
She's just as interested in the kid as Galactica is. Eye of
I
Jupiter.
think the chief is right.
Maybe they saw another nova and drew a picture of that.
Seen 4,000 years ago, around about when the temple might have been built.
Maybe it was a road sign, showing the direction that they headed to next.
Pictures of your old apartment on Caprica.
Yeah.
She had one of those pictures, the symbols. There it is. Starbuck seen it before? She's one of the ones? One of the 5?
Oh, maybe.
It was just something I've been doodling since I was a kid. I liked the pattern.
She's one of the 5?
Starbuck's a Cylon?
Some of the humans said once that I had a destiny.
Yeah, that one Cylon saying that she had a purpose.
Yeah. How did he know?
The conclusion was inevitable. Your model is fundamentally flawed.
Bye-bye.
Look at the damage it's caused.
I would do it all again.
Yes, we know.
Yeah, that's why you're the problem.
Box your entire line.
Told you. Take her out of rotation.
And her visions of the 5 she just saw.
Cold. You think that's what they did with Starbuck's model?
She's the last one, you think? Was that Olive? They're boxing Oliver up.
Looks like it. It's a lot of. Well, that's a lot of her.
Oh boy. So we're both in agreement that she saw Starbuck?
I don't know if she saw Starbuck, but
Just
I think
all
we're
the
both
other
in
hints of this episode with her drawing.
Yeah, I
Sky
think.
Jupiter.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know exactly who she saw, but I do believe that Starbuck is one of the 5.
Okay.
After seeing her art and her not understanding why she was drawing the
The
art.
whole symbolism of her reaching out to grab and then Gaius grabbing her, it kind of makes me think that he might be one of them too.
Could be.
But at the same time, I don't believe he is.
Right.
I don't know.
I think my disdain for him it just won't let me feel like it would be him.
Well, Starbuck's a Cylon would explain her flooziness.
Yeah, right. Her confusion as to how to be, normal.
Yeah.
Normal human. Well, debatable. Anyways.
What's on your mind?
The Cylons, these 5 Cylons were part of the 13 tribes.
Yeah.
The 13th tribe, perhaps? Or do you think that the 5 Cylons are part of the gods?
I don't know. That's the deep question, right?
Yeah.
Because the 13th tribe left Earth. Or no, the Earth is the 13th colony.
Right.
So...
I don't know. I don't know enough about
It's hard to say.
The gods. I don't know enough about their gods to be able to piece it together
the
yet.
5 are supposed to be priests that talk to the one true God, so... And they're obviously Cylons.
And we do agree that the 5 are the 5 models that we haven't been shown, right?
Yeah.
Those 5 priests are the 5 Cylons that we haven't been shown.
Yeah.
That don't exist now.
Or they are in the fleet, we just haven't been revealed to them yet.
I don't know, I don't think so.
Well, I mean, if we think one of them's Starbuck, it would be safe to assume the other 4.
I think it's safe to maybe assume that she is the one of the 5. The other ones don't know who the other 5 are. They've never seen them until Deanna sees them in her visions, right? When she dies. When she keeps dying, she keeps seeing the vision of these 5, right? One of which is Starbuck, who is the only one of her kind remaining.
Okay.
Right?
So you don't think the other 4 would be one of a kinds?
I think they would be, yeah.
They don't, I mean...
They don't have a factory of these other ones being produced, though.
Yeah.
Those 5, they're not reproducing those 5.
One model of the final 5? One
each.
Copy of the final 5?
So I mean, it could be Apollo, Adama, Starbuck, and, or something like that. I mean, it's probably not, but something like that.
Okay.
And they don't know because they've been human for so long.
Yeah.
Or reincarnated.
I don't know.
I don't know either. It's very confusing.
Starbuck has like a childhood, right? Don't we have?
Yeah, she remembers her childhood.
People that have known her for that long.
Which makes me feel like it's a soul sort of situation. it's not necessarily her body, but it's her soul that has been, traveled through.
Well, the Cylons were created, or the Cylon War was 40 years ago. So the human models, which were revealed at the beginning of this new war.
But these 5 priests would have been 400 years, or 4,000 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like Starbuck's just hanging out 4,000 years ago.
Maybe they didn't know those 5 were Cylons, and they helped create the other Cylons. And man thought they created Cylon, but actually it was Cylon recreating themselves. Very deep. These were great episodes.
Very confusing,
add to the mythology here.
Lots to unpackage, and I think we just still don't know enough.
Lots to digest.
Backstory, enough detail to be able to piece it all together yet, obviously.
But it's a great way to start this last half of season 3.
For sure.
Give us something
to think about.
Juicy meat to digest and think about.
For sure.
So we go through the rest of the season, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Gato was thinking that we need to go to where the other supernova went off 4,000 years ago that they drew the picture of.
I think that's what Adama kind of hinted at that
So
that
they
is
go from one supernova to the next.
Could be to the previous supernova. Yeah.
Or once they get to that supernova, they might find another road sign, another clue into the next.
Could be
stopping point. Gaius is back on the Battlestar.
I don't want to talk about him.
What, the Chosen One?
I don't want to talk about him.
You don't want to talk about the Chosen One?
I don't have anything to add about his character right now because I don't know his purpose.
Yeah. Well, Athena is back with her child Hera.
Thank God. Yeah.
And I thought that was going to take like the rest of the season.
I know, me too. I was afraid she was going to be out there for a while.
No, she was like,
got shit done.
I got to save my baby.
Get in, get out while everyone else is distracted.
Caprica came with her. So.
Jupiter stuff.
What are they going to do to Caprica?
I don't know. Probably nothing.
I mean, they kept Athena alive this whole time, so. Do you think has any sort of alliance with the humans, or she's just kind of on her own now?
I don't know.
Self-preservation.
I have no idea. She'll probably connect with Gaius at some point.
Well, they're probably both going to be in the brig together.
Right.
Talking across the bars.
That'll be awkward, since he just kind of broke up with her.
No, he just said, we love you. This is just not your purpose. Her purpose, I feel like, is...
to protect the child?
Yeah, to be close to the hybrid child, so... That's kind of what Gaius was told, that his purpose was, like the angel told him that him and Caprica would be
parents to the child.
Yeah. Right?
He's being a pretty shitty dad.
Okay.
I don't know.
He's not really allowed much access to things he wants to do when he was on the
so much for
ship,
him being a parent.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, what should people comment on after these 2 awesome episodes?
Every question that I have would be answering something that is probably going to be told in the future, so I don't know.
Are we sad to see Lucy Lawless go? Because I'm pretty sure
I guess that's
off,
the end
right?
of her character, yeah. I mean, she was just a guest star, so...
We're only going to see her in Ash vs. Evil Dead probably from here on out.
At least we get to hang out with her somewhere.
Yeah. No more you mean Lucy Lawless every day. But, let us know if you're sad to see Lucy Lawless go.
Yeah.
I am.
Also, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for hanging out. Come back next week for a couple more episodes.
Yeah, check out our Patreon link down below for early access to our videos, full-length commentary, access to polls, that helps pick what we watch next. Links down below. Check it out. Until next time, have a good one.
Bye.
That's it, guys. Deep breaths.
This is a dream. This has got to be a dream. Howdy, folks. Welcome on back to You, Me, and the TV. And it's time to fly through outer space and defeat the Cylons with Battlestar Galactica.
Sweet.
What happened last time? Do you remember?
They're on that planet. They escaped from that planet.
Yeah.
They are back on the
Planet
Battlestar.
Algae.
Sharon had Hilo kill her so that she could go find her daughter. Found her daughter. Got back to the Battlestar.
Yeah.
That all happened very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And took Caprica with her.
Yep. We also got Baltar back. He's down the brig with Caprica.
Everyone's favorite gentleman.
Yep, especially yours.
Yeah, so he's back on Battlestar.
They got out of the system before the star
supernovas, yeah.
And they think they might know the next step on their path back to Earth.
That's right.
And any other revelations?
I don't recall.
Did we learn anything about the 5?
There are. Well, we have thoughts on the 5.
Yeah, we do. We do have thoughts on the 5. Also, it's hard for us to look up things. We don't want to look up things because if you do, you'll see spoilers. Right?
I look up nothing.
So we don't look up anything. So if we don't bring up our knowledge, like, okay, what are the 13 colonies? Oh, what are the 5? If we forget stuff on the fly, it's because we're trying not to research any of this.
I have not researched a single thing on this show.
I just know going to a TV wiki page, you're going to end up spoiling yourself because the show's already done. So
basically, there's 5 Cylon models that we've never seen.
Yeah.
Because we think they're like extinct.
Yeah.
Or
they
took them out of commission. Still. I think there might be one model of each of them out there, but they're all like not in the
duplicates.
Right replication process. And I think that those 5 models were the Temple of the 5 is I think the 5 Cylons.
Yeah.
And they are known for I think I gathered
talking to the one true God, which is the Silent God. We got clues from both what Roslin was talking about,
right?
And what the Cylons were talking about, and it was like put the pieces together. It seems like they're talking about the same thing, right?
Yeah. It seems like the 5 Cylon models and the one God, the one true God, at one point in time was part of the 13th tribe.
Yeah,
and that was maybe part of the gods.
Yeah. So
that's what we're piecing together.
Yeah. So the Cylons have been around for a while. I think those 5 Cylons built the other Cylons.
Could be.
So, yeah, there you go. Some
also
to start it off.
I think Starbuck is one of the one of the 5.
Too.
Yeah.
So she might be a Cylon.
Very well could be a Cylon, yeah.
Well, should we jump in and see what's next?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
But first, like, comment, subscribe. Come hang out with us for Battlestar Galactica. It's getting weird.
Yeah, it's very weird. Check out our Patreon link down below for early access to our videos, full commentary, access to polls, help us pick where to watch next. Links down there. Check it out.
We also have Twitter and Instagram, so if you like that, you can check us out on social media. If you don't, ignore it.
If you don't like it, just ignore everything we just said.
Yep.
Let's watch Battlestar Galactica.
Here we go.
Previously on Battlestar Galactica.
Tell me the truth before I die. Am I a Cylon?
Do we think he's one of the 5?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
He still might be the chosen one, though.
Chosen one for what? To fuck everything up?
To unite the 2 races.
All he's managed to do is fuck shit up.
Oh. To err is to human. Wait. To be human is to err.
That's the right.
Sorry, my Cylon brain was working there for a second.
Oh, he's been in there a while. He's got a beard.
You're doing the right thing, guys.
You gonna pull a Jackie Chan, pee on it, and like bend the bars?
That doesn't work.
Oh.
Wake up.
Are they not letting him sleep?
He's gonna hang himself. How's he gonna be the chosen one if he hangs himself?
It's time to learn the truth.
Oh, whether he's a Cylon or not?
Sergeant.
Sorry.
Gata's the chosen one.
Gata's the chosen one.
That's it, guys. Deep breaths.
This is a dream. This has got to be a dream.
I always knew I was different. Special.
You're not Cylon. You're human, and you're dead.
Is he still going to question it, though?
He's got this like god complex, right? Like he just He's got so much
No, I think that's
ego.
He's trying to get over his guilt of betraying the human race by if he's a Cylon, he didn't betray them.
You think it's that simple? You don't think it's he thinks he's better than everybody, so he must be a Cylon?
No, I think he's guilty for what he did. He feels guilty for what he did.
I just have
You don't want him to feel remorseful?
such disdain for him. I have a hard time.
Good job.
Hangar bar?
They drinking all their moonshine they made?
It's a marriage. Why we build bars?
Wish we had more in our town.
The club? What more do you need?
Bottom line, we need Baltar to talk. If the other Cylons saw the same symbols that we saw, they could be on their way to Earth. They could be setting up an ambush by now. Doc, wait an hour or two. I want him cogent. I also, don't want him to starve.
The movie's over and it's already 8 o'clock.
What do you think that means?
Bedtime?
Bedtime.
Okay. What are you still doing in here then?
I want to tell you.
Great.
You wanted to look at yourself on screen?
No.
Alright, get back to bed.
But I want to watch it.
I'll go put Lion King in.
I love you both.
Oh, sorry, honey.
I love you.
Love you too.
Good night, Baby J.
Love you too.
I love you.
What do you expect me to do about it?
I expect you to make sure he eats.
Oh, like a feeding tube?
IV?
Nutrients? Yeah, I guess, but...
What exactly were you doing going to see Dr. Baltar in the middle of the night?
He had a bad feeling.
And, I guess I thought he might be willing to talk to me.
Gata is definitely not a sympathizer to guys.
No, but he's intuitive, so he just has...
Yeah.
He has good juju. Right. Woo-woo. Whatever you want to call it.
Are we still on for dinner tomorrow?
Yeah.
Because I already switched watches.
Sure.
It'd be nice for a husband and wife to occasionally.
I feel sorry for Dee.
Me too.
I'd take her to dinner. She's smoking a big ass blunt.
I just ate a bug.
Are you okay?
I also just spit on the floor because I had a fucking bug in my mouth.
One of those little bugs that's been flying around all the time. It's good protein for you.
Ugh. We need to edit that out?
No.
Oh, God.
Get over it. It's just a bug. You eat them all the time in your sleep.
It's a fucking stink bug. Tastes like poison.
I don't smell anything.
You smell it now?
No worse than usual.
Guys, the blonde woman that I saw you with on Caprica just prior to the attack.
She'll flush you out of an airlock without a moment's hesitation.
I did not collude in the genocide of my own people.
He didn't know it was happening until after it happened.
He was used.
Well, yeah, it was unintentional.
She would probably sympathize with that if he just told the truth.
responsible.
Just wondered if you recognized even one of these faces. Did any image get through to you on the rare occasion when you ventured out?
For the
See what
genocide.
was happening to your people! Your people!
Oh, he did collude in that.
Yeah.
He didn't collude in the original one, but...
I want you to toss them out the nearest airlock.
He didn't do all that. He didn't sign those papers willingly. He had a gun to his head the whole time, too. He felt he had to do what they said or they were going to wipe them all out.
This man, his name was Adrian Mars, my lab assistant for 3 years on Caprica.
So what?
I wouldn't do anything to harm this man or his family, or anybody's family. What I can do for you, huh? Only save a bleeding life.
He stood by while they killed people, though.
I mean, there was nothing he could really do. His name was just a pen on a piece of paper.
He could maybe have, like, joined the uprising or helped the uprising by giving them crucial information, you know?
What do we do with him now?
There is one thing.
What's your deal?
Well, now I feel like I got bugs all over me. Just fucking ate one.
Well, they're just in your belly.
Ugh, I didn't consume it.
Maybe you should have, then you wouldn't have realized.
I wouldn't have spit on the carpet, I guess.
Anxiety so intense that the subject believed that their very survival was at stake.
They're gonna waterboard him?
You telling me we have these drugs aboard Galactica?
Oh, drugs. She get another haircut?
Look like it.
You're being awfully accommodating.
Is that how it looks to you?
He's just horny like the rest of you. That was weird. Somebody just touched me.
Lee won't cheat. He's too noble. Only problem is it's all a crock, isn't it?
You know what the only problem is? The only problem is that you don't trust me. That's it. I mean, right from the get-go. The very first morning that I proposed. I mean, you know what?
Yeah, because you proposed right after you told Starbuck that you loved her, right?
Yeah,
like
she just sensed it. She's a woman's intuition.
I did see this coming.
She knew she was the second choice.
You want to be with Kara? Go ahead. I won't stand in your way. It's over.
Bravo, D.
Yeah.
Ready to stand up for yourself.
I gotta get going. This was fun.
Are Sam and D gonna hook up now? Is that...
I don't think so.
Hold his head. Oh, no. 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 Oh, God.
Try not to make any loud noise.
What is this drug gonna do?
I don't know.
If I leave Sam, will you still leave Dee?
Convenient timing. D just left him.
Yeah. It's more torturous. Gaia's scene or relationships with Apollo and Starbuck scene.
They're both brutal, aren't they?
I'm looking for you, Doctor, but we can't find you. Can you tell us where you are?
In a swimming pool. I'm in a swimming pool somewhere.
She saved my life. She shielded me from the explosion.
Did you conspire with her to subvert our defense system?
Conspiracy requires intent. I never intended. I have no responsibility!
Uh-oh.
She chose me. Chose me over all men. But is she an angel or is she a demon? Is she imaginary or is she real?
We'd all like to know. Boy, that's fucking creepy now, isn't it?
Why can't we just get back to normal?
Like really high stress situations.
Do you ever think about Sharon?
No.
You never wonder what if?
No.
Alone in his sorrows.
Is it the 5?
It's more than 5 people, it looks like.
Their faces, but they wouldn't show them to me.
Mm-hmm.
Whose faces?
5.
Mm-hmm.
Final 5.
The final 5. Cylon.
I thought I might be one of them.
They're kids. Those are kids.
Those are just his nightmare. He doesn't know the faces.
Are you a Cylon, Dr. Baltar?
No.
Just rando people.
It's like the people in his head that he killed, I think. This guilt. Is he drowning now?
For the 5 priests devoted to the one whose name cannot be spoken.
Come on.
Yes, they're one god.
We have to find someone he trusts.
Gata. Can you find his ring?
Hard no.
Well, he had it on his finger.
Oh.
But please, just give me another chance. That's all I'm asking. Just give me a chance.
What's D gonna say?
I don't know.
Cylon navigation systems are far more advanced than our own, but I have managed to commit many of the algorithms to memory.
If we can offer them this kind of help, maybe we can even get you out of this cell, offer you some proper quarters.
Does he take the deal?
What else has he got to do?
Well, of course they'd be monitoring you. Why would he think that they would not be monitoring him after he tried to kill himself? Maybe they just need to, like, quadruple couple it up here, right?
Just start having foursomes. It's like both of their significant others said, if you want him, if you want her, go to them.
Right.
And then they said, I'd rather stay with you.
Well, then they went to each other and she said, if I leave, will you leave? And then they both go back to the other. Like, make up your fucking mind already.
Let's do another.
I'm gonna drink him under the table again.
Don't worry.
We gotta get in there.
Fuck you! What's his condition?
He missed the artery. He'll live. Gotta get him to sickbay. Get a gurney in here right away.
Go, Nadia.
What did Gata do?
I mean, he had to blend in, so his signature wasn't important, so they never forced him to do anything.
That's something that you're not going to get from someone like Baltar. He doesn't see himself that way. It's not who he is. He's the victim, not the criminal.
Yep.
For all his crimes, he's one of us.
So what happens next?
We give him his trial.
A trial?
Yeah.
Hey, that's gonna produce
Nothing.
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 Is he guilty?
He's guilty of lots of things.
Yeah. Well, I think he told Gata that he knew Gata was linking things. And so he didn't know Gata was linking things unless he actually did know.
Who the fuck knows what he knew?
So he had a gun to his head the whole time. I feel sorry for him.
Well, not the whole time. You feel sorry for him?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a tough position
He was
for him
elected
to
president
be in.
legally by the colonies. He made a decision because he was
That
trying to
was
be pragmatic.
Horrible.
Yeah, but half the colony thought it was a good idea. They wanted to stop running. They thought they were safe. We're watching a TV show. It's easy from the outside looking in to be like, well, that was the wrong decision. We knew it was going to be the wrong decision because it's a TV show. It's not happily ever after. And he thought it was going to be. It wasn't. When Cylon showed up, he was the person in charge, and he had to make a best situation out of the cards he was dealt.
It's his arrogance about everything. I'm not saying that the decisions he made were like, because you're right. The outside looking in, yeah, horrible ideas. But obviously at the time. Now, my plan was go down, get the shit you need, and keep looking.
Yeah.
He made it
for
be
Earth.
one. Yes.
Well, they made it. They didn't want to keep looking for Earth. They just wanted to.
Which is so fucking stupid, though. Why wouldn't you just do both? You have a whole fleet of ships.
I agree. That is a better plan. But
I just don't know why it was so black and white. And then I just don't like his arrogance about everything. He's just got this god complex. Like, he's the chosen one. Okay, how the fuck do you know other than your imaginary friend keeps telling you, oh, you're a chosen one?
I think he is a chosen one because his imaginary friend, for the last 3 seasons, has given him information that Gaius doesn't know. Unless he had...
Again, I'm not saying that he isn't the chosen one. I just think it's arrogant for him to think he is.
Well, when...
I hate that.
Voice in his head is telling him he is and giving him information that
the voice in my head tells me that I'm a fucking supermodel, right. But am I? No.
That's my voice.
That's what I'm saying. Just because that voice is in your head tell you something doesn't mean you just are automatically
just remember
right.
How often that voice, that Caprica 6 in his head has been right about little tiny details that there's no way Gaius knows unless a higher power is talking to him. I believe that there's a higher power talking to Gaius.
I just am annoyed that if that's the case, the higher power chose him. Because he's just an arrogant, self-centered human being.
Well, he's a human. He's a very smart human who's charismatic. Anybody that starts to think that I've been chosen for something is going to
get cocky about it. Whatever. I'm done talking about it.
Okay.
I don't like him. I'm not ever going to like him.
Okay. I can just disagree.
Yep, you can. Yeah. Because I've already made up my mind, so...
I'll just sleep on the couch tonight.
Perfect.
Well, you ready to watch another episode of Battlestar Galactica?
Yeah.
Let's watch Battlestar Galactica.
Let's do it. He just makes me see red is basically what happens. His face makes me so angry because of all the stupid shit that he does that I can't get past it. Yeah. I just keep seeing red every time I think about him.
Well, the joke's on you. You're sleeping on the couch tonight.
Nobody's sleeping on the couch. We're too fucking old for that.
That's why Hilo was transferred down here to manage the civilian refugees.
51 Sagittarans.
Oh boy. Hilo may be overmatched down there.
I don't remember that.
I don't either. Are Sagittarans feisty?
Did we skip an episode?
Perhaps it was like an outtake or something.
Yeah, maybe. I'm glad they got their baby back.
Me too.
Think you could wrangle me up one of those cute little sexy cubicles you got down there?
Yeah.
You're gonna check up on Hera, right?
Yes, babe, I'm gonna check up on Hera.
Who's the babysitter on this ship?
Baltar.
They got Caprica 6 watching them.
She's the babysitter.
You heard the man. Get your ass in motion.
Woo! When a one-eyed guy yells at you, you listen.
Okay? You feel that? Could you open your mouth for me, please? Open wide?
You look sick.
Thank you.
Put your hands off me. Okay,
That's
just
enough.
a second.
That's enough. Thank you. Settle down.
That big guy's got a virus. He's gonna kill off everybody down there. They've all got virus.
The doctor's like, oh, I gotta get out of here.
He's like, this is not good.
No! Where are they taking him? It's all right, man. Just walk this way.
It's the plague.
Kilo's like, fuck. Why am I down here now?
Yeah, he's got a baby.
Yeah. It's like a fucking outbreak over there. You got rabid monkeys running around or something.
I think it's Rage from 28 Days Later.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I was thinking more like Ebola.
intro.
That's Sopranos.
Melarac sickness. It originates in the kidneys and then rapidly attacks the respiratory and the immune system.
If you don't treat the first symptoms within 48 hours, it'll kill you within 3 to 5 days.
Oh, it's like anthrax.
A shot of bitamucin in your right as rain in a day or two, and sedatives alleviate the symptoms.
Do you have enough?
For the last 3,000 years, medicine's been the great curse.
That's because they're a bunch of stubborn, root-sucking jackasses holding
Is Hilo Sagittarian?
I don't think so. Just don't share the same cups, or you're gonna be spreading it worse.
They're all sharing the same cups.
This trial is going to bring this entire fleet down.
Mr. Vice President.
Why? Because they hate Baltar?
I declare martial law during the trial. You're gonna need a lot more than a little patience to survive.
Make it a fast trial?
He's all doom and gloom.
Also, wouldn't you have the same thing if you didn't give him a trial? Because there's, I'm sure, just as many people in the fleet who...
Like him still?
No, not like him, but believe in a free and fair trial, right?
You waited too long.
Willie had been sick for less than 12 hours. He is dead. That doctor killed my son.
Or the virus is not what they think it is. Or it's mutated in a way that the treatment is no longer relevant. Or the doctor really is killing people.
Dr. Kevorkian over here?
He hates Sagittarian.
I'm gonna vaccinate you.
But I'm not sick. I thought we were rationing.
You think I'm gonna wait until you're on your back for a day? Who the hell else is gonna help me around here?
Okay.
Do we trust this?
You ready?
Yeah.
This might sting a bit. You're done.
I hope he just didn't inject him with something that wasn't an inoculation.
Arsenic.
Medicine's an abomination. It's a sin against the gods. Physicians are spreading disease because they refuse to acknowledge that the body...
There you go.
...and the mind are myths.
Well, this body's no myth.
That's what I say to you. This body's no myth.
So, I'm gonna look into some clothes for you. Please, take care of yourself.
You're probably freezing in that, like, halter top.
Because you want to be human. But there's a trick to being human. You have to think only about yourself.
Of course guys would say that. Oh yeah, making out with the air.
What do you think she's doing now?
Seems normal.
Well, she's talking to something or someone. I don't know. I've seen her do it before.
She's also seen Gaius do that same thing.
Now, I got 2 Pycons down there that are starting to show symptoms. Now I'm gonna go treat them if it's all right with you.
Are they gonna die too now?
In the other case, Robert treated a Sagittarian without the man's consent.
Well, that's something we probably should have done to all of them in the first place. This disease would have been gone.
Dr. Carl.
Are you capable of doing a job? And are you going to stop making these unfounded accusations?
Hardly unfounded.
Yeah, you don't think they're unfounded?
If he's reporting the way that it's happening, then either he's not providing the appropriate inoculation, or the inoculation's not working.
Aye, he fought the enemy. While you were snuggled up in bed with your Cylon wife every night. You do give a frack what your friends think. Good for you. I give a frack too. About friends. You better have the dog take a look at that hand now.
Ty doesn't take anything personal.
I think he just likes to get hit in the face sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
Like, it's just like he just is yearning to get hit in the face, so he stirs shit.
What are you talking about? No one told me.
They sent her to Dr. Robert.
Why would they do that?
Because she's a civilian.
She's also half Cylon, so shouldn't her...
Here we go. Here we go. Okay.
Sorry, look at this. Look at this. Here's your toy.
Belonged to her son. I knew she'd want it back.
She was wearing it.
No, she had her own.
Oh.
If you thought Dr. Robert was dangerous, why let him treat your son? I mean, you said you were warned.
I couldn't believe anyone could have that much hate inside of them.
Mrs. King,
What the fuck?
I think she's just weird. She's crazy.
I don't think she's crazy.
It's me. It's all in my fucking head.
I didn't say that.
It's nice to see someone doing laundry. I haven't seen anyone do laundry yet.
Yeah. So you have a thing against Sagittarians and he's killing them all?
That's my guess, but...
Is there anti-medicine?
God, you're not gonna let it go, are ya?
Please, can you do an autopsy on Mrs. King's son to see how he died?
He seemed pretty fucking sick.
I did. I checked King's son. Mellorac sickness. He had a bit of mucin in his system, all right? Now that's it. Now you just leave it. And get out of here.
It's a really high failure rate, though, for one
90%.
group of people. But I guess if they don't typically seek medical care, I don't know.
Think I could get some of that bit of mucin?
De-Sagittarian.
The soldier, Joanna, she's sick. She went to the doctor. We lost 2 more tonight. Sagittarians who let that murderer treat them. You have to do something.
Why wouldn't Dee have gone to Coddle, a military doctor?
It's probably because they gave all the medicine to the civic doctor because he's treating all that.
Hmm.
I mean, Hilo got his shot from him too. So.
Yeah, feels yucky.
Dwala?
Dwala better not die.
No kidding. They're gonna arrest the doctor.
But you were right about the records, Hilo. There was no betamucin in the King boy's body.
He died of acute cell destruction.
You killed him, you sick fuck.
Remember what you used to say, Saul? Aside from a Cylon, is there anything that you hate more than a Sagittarian?
I'll tell you what I hate, Mike. Being wrong. Captain Agathon.
Sir?
Arrest this son of a bitch.
So he was a crook. Dr. Kevorkian. Right?
Yeah, Dr. Doom. Those are the moments when you're glad you have guys like Hilo on your side, right?
Yeah.
Stand up for what's right, even when no one else is. I do wonder why Hera got sick, though. I mean, if she's got half Cylon blood running through her, then she
Maybe Hilo was sick, but not symptomatic yet, and contagious, and gave it to his daughter.
No, I know, but
and
what
then
I'm
got
saying
inoculated,
is...
so he didn't get sick.
Yeah, I mean, obviously she probably got it from him.
She's
but,
still half human, so...
Yeah, I would just think that the half Cylon in her would be able to fight off.
Fight off, yeah.
Something like that.
She's still a baby, building that up.
Could be.
I'm just glad they didn't kill Dee off on that.
I know,
stupid
God, that
episode
would have been horrible.
A plague on the ship. I'd be like, oh my god.
Yeah, that would have been horrible.
Especially after they just went through all this drama with Apollo and her and Starbuck. But, well, Baltar's going to have a trial.
Mm-hmm.
What is Caprica 6 going to do?
Just make out with the air in her... Just be a freaking weirdo.
Yeah.
Just like
is Roslin going to put the pieces together and be like, wait,
I don't know. I don't
seen
think
Gaius
so.
do that same exact thing and talk like they've all noticed Gaius talking to himself over the last 3 seasons.
I don't know how you couldn't. It's been a real freaking psycho most of the time.
And I don't know how she can help Gaius. I mean, the only thing that can help Gaius is the absolute truth of he was used. He didn't intentionally try to betray his people. He was forced.
I don't know why we have to keep talking about Gaius all the time.
His trial's coming up. We're gonna have to.
We're gonna have to talk about it then. So let's not talk about him now.
I don't think he's guilty of treason.
Okay.
And I think this trial is. Roslin was very confident on he's gonna be found guilty, and then
because the people hate him so much.
What's his name? Zarek?
Zarek.
Yeah, Tom Zarek. He was like doom and gloom about it's gonna turn the fleet upside down.
Yeah.
People are gonna riot and all that kind of stuff. I have a feeling that the trial's going to be like, hear what he has to say. If Gaius is truthful, they'll be like, okay, well, not guilty.
Guess we'll see.
Yeah. But in the end, like, what do they do with 6?
I don't know. I'm not sure I care.
You're not sure you care?
For some reason.
What do you care about?
Well, not Gaius. I don't know. This is it was kind of a throwaway episode.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't.
Yeah. It was kind of a one-off
Yeah.
kind of thing.
I don't know.
What do you think of Dr. Coggle?
Dr. Cottle's a good guy. He was just...
He
was tired.
He just wanted to get Hilo the hell out of there
so he could figure it out.
Yeah, he didn't want to do it with him in the room.
Mm-hmm.
But he definitely needed a cigarette after that scolding he gave Hilo.
For sure.
Get out of my office.
It wasn't even his office. It was the other doctor's office.
Was it?
Yep.
Or did they share offices in the doctor's quarters or something like that?
Could be. Take rotations or something, I don't know.
So what do you think the Cylons are up to?
I don't know. I'm sure we'll figure out next episode. I imagine they'll take us back there.
Yeah, we haven't seen them since, they boxed up all the Dina models.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So Lucy Laws is gone. They didn't get a clue from the Eye of Jupiter, right?
I don't think so.
It'll be interesting to see how they come back around. And, Caprica 6 isn't there. Dina's gone. There's
there's still 800 other models of Caprica 6.
It's like there's not a main character other than that one priest guy that we've established, right? The Cylons that were on, we were on that Cylon ship for a while.
Mm-hmm.
We knew Dina, we knew Caprica 6. Dina got killed off, and then Caprica 6 came to the Battlestar, so there's not really a plot reason to go back to the Cylon.
They'll find some sort of plot reason. Well, this was fun.
Well, what should people comment on after these 2 episodes of Battlestar?
I don't know. I got nothing.
What are your opinions on Gaius? Is he guilty?
Oh, yeah, tell me
or not guilty before we get to his trial? Based on the evidence you've seen over the course of the show.
So far.
Do you think there's other...
well, there could be. There might be something that people were...
What do you think he whispered to Gaeta?
I don't know.
Yeah. Let us know what you think of Gaius.
Also, comment, subscribe. Thanks for hanging out. Come back next week for 2 more episodes.
Yeah.
Hopefully they will be different.
Better like last week's. Last week's were really good.
I think so, yeah.
Check out our Patreon link down below for early access to our videos, find the commentary, access to polls, help us pick what we watch next. Links down there. Check it out. Until next time, have a good one.
Bye.
Going to be a long day.
It always is.
It's funny, that's just our anniversary.
Yeah, I know.
It wasn't that long of a day, though.
Speak for yourself.
Howdy, folks. Welcome on back to You, Me, and the TV, and it's time to fly through outer space.
It's for that.
Aboard the Battlestar Galactica.
Yep.
And what's going on the Battlestar Galactica these days?
Honestly, I don't really remember.
You don't remember?
No. Gaius is doing stupid shit.
My favorite character, guys, is
some people
getting a trial
almost died of a virus. A doctor was killing them because he was a racist.
It's a virus you might have right now.
I might have that virus. Yeah, God help me.
Yeah.
Gods help me. Whatever.
You a Cylon?
No, if I was a Cylon,
You've never been good at the robot, so I don't think you are.
If I was a Cylon, this shit wouldn't be kicking my ass so hard.
Yeah. Well, should we jump in and see what's next for
let's do it.
The fleet?
For sure.
Let's do it.
But first, comment, subscribe. Come hang out with us for Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, check out our Patreon link down below for early access to our videos, full length commentary, access to polls, help us pick what we watch next. Links down below. Check it out.
I also have Twitter and Instagram, so if you're interested in that, follow us.
If you're not interested in that, just ignore.
Follow somebody else.
Yeah, that too. Let's watch Battlestar Galactica.
Here we go. Flashback.
Maybe he's in like a simulation. Or a dream. Or a flashback.
Enter.
I have no idea what's going on. Who was the girl in his bed?
You're up, really?
There's nobody in his bed.
It's weird, right?
Dream within a dream?
Perhaps.
Happy anniversary, Bill.
Or was somebody in bed?
Uh-huh.
Daycare workers see more of Nikki than we do.
Yeah, well, until the daycare workers figure out how to strip a Viper, this is the way it's gonna be.
I want to meet these daycare workers because I've been wondering who's
They're
been
good.
watching all the babies.
They are good.
I'll be keeping my schedule. This is just another day.
Just another day. Maybe I should have married him instead of you.
Could have sold tickets to that.
It's a bad day. Haunted by ghosts.
It's going to be a long day.
It always is.
It's funny that's just our anniversary.
Yeah, I know.
It wasn't that long of a day, though.
Speak for yourself.
Felix, can you hear me there?
Yeah.
You want to see if you can find the electrical diagrams for the airlock?
I feel like this is scary. A scary situation for both of them to be stuck in an airlock together. What if they accidentally open it? It's sucked out.
Nothing drastic. But you guys are definitely losing air.
Yay.
This is it right here. This one.
There she blows.
Get to work. Get to work real fast.
You never changed, do you?
One of the joys of being long dead.
Now hurry. You're going to be late meeting Laura.
Maybe she's got a thing for bad boys.
He just carries her with him for that one day, huh?
Used to call it OBE.
What's OBE?
Overcome by events.
Huh?
And you're always welcome here. You know that.
Well, you may not feel that way after you finish this. Tori actually drew up an agenda. Wasn't your father an attorney on Caprica?
Yes. And I told you that I didn't get along with him very well.
I need to set up a chairman of this committee, somebody who can make a hard decision.
Do you have a candidate?
As a matter of fact, I do. I was thinking Lee. We can use the lawyers to parse the law, but we really need people who actually know the difference between right and wrong.
They should try him by Caprica law since he was on Caprica when he supposedly committed treason, right?
That would make sense.
And he was on New Caprica when he was president.
What's the matter with you? Sorry, I've got the weirdest rash.
Too much mustard on his hot dog.
He's got an STD.
She was worth it, buddy.
I'm just gonna move a seat over. You didn't laugh at my joke, though.
I didn't hear it.
Too much mustard on his hot dog.
Gross.
Men 48, now 49 days since our last enemy contact. Now, I realize that any higher math's probably beyond most of you. Skid's up in 10 minutes, dismissed.
Keep him in shape.
Can't get complacent.
Yeah, 49 days since they've seen a Cylon.
Doesn't matter.
It's impossible.
Even if I wanted to help out, there's no way. CAG's duty's already 24/7, even on a light week.
I assume that.
Major, we're ready for you.
So you gonna have to replace him as CAG then?
Perhaps.
Oh boy.
That patch ain't holding.
It got worse.
They didn't have any extra patches in there?
They're pretty beat up.
They'll be out of there in half an hour, maybe less. Those are blast doors. It would take at least an hour to cut through them.
You wouldn't want to cut through them. You'd put the whole ship at risk if you did that.
I need a rescue plan, not excuses.
Put a ship on the outside, open the doors real fast and catch them. is that how it works?
The thing if you could dock a Raptor with the other side of that door and then...
Doesn't matter, we're out of time. Prep for launch. We've only got 18 minutes left.
All right, let's go. We're on.
Close your eyes, hold your breath. Wait for somebody to catch you. Oh, they got suits. I mean, they got oxygen masks, I guess.
Emergency rebreathing units. Whatever the fuck that means.
It's gonna be cold.
I'm gonna take you out through the front door.
He's like, that front door?
We don't have a choice.
Athena's gonna position her Raptor in the front of the airlock.
I'm gonna blow the bolts right off of that door, and when it opens up, you're gonna have to jump for it.
People have been able to live up to a minute in exposure without a suit.
You don't have to live a minute. You just gotta live like 7 seconds, right?
17 seconds where they repressurize the Raptor.
You either die in there or you die trying, right?
Mother's name is Susan Steckler. She has a little girl.
Let's just talk about Casey's mom, right?
Decompression sickness. At the very least, hypothermia. They could freeze to death.
Make sure Cuddle's got his hyperbaric chamber ready.
Unless they're Cylons. Remember when I said maybe Callie's a Cylon because she kind of looked like that one girl in the drawing of...
Mm-hmm.
Get ready to blow the hatch. On my mark.
Okay. No matter what.
Whew, here we go.
3.
This is a short countdown, not from 10.
They don't get 10. They don't get 10 for 10.
Whoa, watch out, bank brake! I'm in position. Pull up your nose. Pull up! Got it! Hold it right there.
Caught him!
Whew.
Raptor's secured and pressurized. They're in rough shape. We gotta get him to sickbay right away.
Caught him.
Caught him. Oops, they held their breath and closed their eyes.
Yeah. So their hearts didn't pop right out of there.
Remember that in Event Horizon?
Yeah, I remember. Technically, I think they sucked into their eyes or something.
We were wrong for each other from day one, but you just couldn't accept that. Because if you had made that mistake, it would just call into question all of your other decisions.
You can make bad decisions from time to time, doesn't make the other ones bad too.
Exactly.
She was still your mother, Lee. I loved her.
I believe you. I just don't think she ever loved you.
Dama needs to give Lee a big hug. That's what I think.
Let's go see Mommy. Come on. See over here. Yeah.
Yeah, that won't terrify him at all. Luckily, he's small.
I love you.
I don't think Callie's a Cylon anymore. She would have fared better, right?
Yeah.
Chief's got more insulation. That's why he's doing better.
It's from your father.
Is it ticking?
Law books.
For that day when we all have the time.
Well, now they have the law books that they would need. She said they didn't have a law library, right?
Caprican law books.
Which was what he should be tried on.
That and other times.
Is he gonna kiss her?
We have certain responsibilities.
Yes, we do, sir. And I will be back in a few days. And if you'd like, we can talk more about that night.
That was their way of saying if things were different, I'd choose you, right?
I absolutely would have built the cabin.
We gotta win this war for love. Alright.
Oh.
Little history lesson episode.
Yeah, kind of.
A little airlock drama.
Yeah, I loved the airlock drama.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what's on your mind after that one?
I think I'm disappointed that Admiral Adama and the president aren't gonna get together anytime soon, but
yeah,
maybe when all this is done.
Maybe at the end of it all.
Maybe.
They'll build a cabin by the river.
Fingers crossed.
Get high and drink together every
You're
night.
right.
Alright, well, do you think Lee's gonna take that role as the...
And like he said, I don't know that he has the time to be able to do it. They'd
Well,
have to
none of
give
them.
CAG to somebody else.
But I mean, Adama's little note to him was like, when we all have the time. So it's like, none of us have the time, but
Yeah. Well,
somebody has to do it, right?
I don't know. I guess we'll see.
So, yeah. Alright.
Should we watch the next episode and find out?
Should we?
Yeah.
You ready? You don't want to talk about, like, Callie and
No,
Chief?
they've got it figured out.
Yeah. How long do you think Callie's going to be out of commission?
Another week.
Yeah.
Near-death experience will do it for you, you know?
Yeah.
Brings things into clear picture.
At least they had all their parts working, it looked like, so...
Seemed like it.
Yeah. Well, let's watch the next episode.
All right.
Let's watch more Battlestar Galactica.
Let's do it.
Thought we were subbing out mule maintenance to the civvies in Dogsville. Yeah, I don't got enough mechanics down there.
Think the Cylons will be back this episode?
Yeah, well, it turns out I'm in a critical position, and my leaving would cause severe mission degradation.
That does suck.
Truth is, we need you down here. You're the best avionics specialist we got.
And she knows how to fold a man's undies.
Not the time, dude. Not the time to flip her shit. Can I help you?
Yeah,
What do you need help with?
I need water.
You have your water bottle in your room. You look homeless. Go drink water in your bedroom, out of your water bottle. Okay?
I can't.
Why can't you? You look silly, huh? Why do you do it? It looks so silly. What can I do to help?
I'm out crystals.
No.
No.
I want chips. Well, I want one chip.
No.
Mom, please, I want a snack.
You should have ate your dinner.
No, I didn't.
I know, you should have.
I didn't eat my dinner.
I know. Well, we need to resolve this problem quickly because Mommy's tired. I think you are too.
I'm hungry.
Want a cheese stick?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go get a cheese stick, okay?
Okay.
Head back to bed.
And cheese stick's perfect.
Deliver some more important laundry.
I mean, it's not like you only deliver laundry. Like, you have another job.
Galactica Skulls, engine 2 thrusters stuck in full position. Engine 1, both start.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
They're heading towards Colonial 1 too, aren't they? Oh boy.
She's like, oh shit.
quarters become cramped, you're always welcome in one of my beds.
Wording.
She's like, yeah, I know what you mean.
But I'm ready to get back on the road to finding Earth.
He's a skeptic, suddenly decided that we're on the road to Earth after all.
Have I ever doubted it?
Gotta be on the road to somewhere.
Or the road to nowhere.
Maybe we should just start having more glitches.
Is that a threat?
Sounds like it.
Guards, arrest him for extortion and interrupting vital services during a time of war.
She's not fucking around, is she?
He was quoting from Baltar's book.
The ramblings that this lawyer smuggled out of the brig.
Oh.
I am thinking of having a good old-fashioned book burning.
So what happened to freedom of speech?
It's tough.
Ruling class, where do you get that?
Something I read. By Baltar.
Uh-oh.
Isn't he part of the ruling class?
Duala. Lieutenant Duala's from Sagittarian.
Case in point. How did she get promoted? She married an officer.
No, she was pretty high up there before Lee.
And what happened to Zeno?
Pissed off the president.
But you can get arrested for that now?
I think the Admiral was kidding.
He wasn't kidding.
Well, she did cite a law that he was
Yeah, for sure.
time of war, interrupting production or whatever.
Why don't you do yourself a favor? Hand over the pages and stop all this nonsense.
They're in his butt. Check his butt.
They're probably rolled up in an underwear.
So we intercepted them, and I'm afraid I'm the only one who's read the book, and I am dying to see how it ends.
Good bluff.
Hand over those pages, or I'll have these guards search you. Make a choice.
Bend down and cough.
It's probably where he keeps everything most precious to him.
Don't bend down.
Caprica, get out of there.
She can't break.
Is he gonna have
a boner? Probably. How uncomfortable.
It's all right, guys. Everything will be okay.
Will it? Will everything be okay?
For him, I don't know.
We're looking at the fleet's entire fuel supply of Tilium. How many jumps you think we got? We'll be lucky if we get out of the system.
You to find more Tilium, huh?
Apparently.
Is that pressure relief? The seals are missing.
They all are.
Without pressure seals, the machinery won't run. Or are they?
Guess they got lost, huh?
Oh, boy.
Extortion is not an acceptable method of protest. What are the names of the leaders?
Just Cabot.
I will issue a warrant for his arrest.
Admiral, Madam President, they're just trying
Chief, we're done.
Yikes.
Well, there's only 40,000 people left, and you're running for your lives. If Cylon show up any minute, you're screwed. It's like people have to take pride in, like, we're doing our part to keep everybody going.
I feel the exact same way, but...
How many days off do they need?
Yeah, I mean, I feel the exact same way, but...
Where are the seals? Where are they? It doesn't matter. 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 All right. They're in the center stern. Airbase.
Tell the president to release them.
Only thing I haven't done is turn the whole thing on.
It's all yours.
Is he gonna mess it up? A lot of kids working there.
It is not ideal, I know that. But there is nothing ideal about this fleet.
I lean in her direction on this.
I do too.
So I trained my son to be a deckhand because that's what I am, and that's all he can ever be.
What the fuck's wrong with that?
Is that the future we want?
Well, no, but it's what we have to live with right now.
Victoria, I want you to make a list of everyone in the fleet who has a work history appropriate to the refinery. Give it to the chief, and I want you to hold a public lottery. And we will take people from other vessels, and we will put them on ships in the refinery. How's that, Chief?
Well, there you go. Came up with an idea that might ease the pressure of the work schedule.
No, not really. I worked on a farm for a summer because I was saving up to go to college, architecture, but then Cylons attacked, and now I'm a farmer. How is that fair? How is it in any way fair?
It's not. Life isn't fair.
Look at him when he's a kid.
There's other kids to hang out with. He can learn from them.
You don't understand. I'm not a farmer. Hey, stop it. I'm not a farmer.
Eh. He needs life experience then.
It'll build character.
It's true that you're a farm boy from Airlock.
Yes, it is, as a matter of fact. I was born and raised on a dairy outside the town of Cuttlesbreath Wash on Airlock.
Why do I have such a hard time picturing you?
So that one day there might be the small hope that you might be considered as not coming from Airlock.
Food basket for the 12 worlds.
So you just didn't take pride in the fact that you were from a farming family?
I know you do.
I know, like, oh, heaven forbid you help contribute to feeding society. Ugh, how horrible. Instead of reading fucking books and
I thought he did pretty
drawing
good
pictures.
job changing his dialect, though. That was pretty good.
Do you honestly believe that the fleet will ever be commanded by somebody whose last name is not Adama?
This is rich coming from a guy that is, like, was the fucking president for a while.
Yeah.
He's been just leeching his way into the high society moments. Like, what a fucking... Ugh.
We got more Tillium now.
Hurry! We gotta get this going!
Right here, this is it.
Got it?
Yeah. I can try.
I can try. Get in there. I can probably fit.
Come on, Danny.
Okay, if he clears it, the belt's gonna jump, so you gotta be careful.
It's gonna lose a hand.
Yes! All right!
Good work, Danny, good work.
Attaboy, Danny, get out of there. Come on out. Come on out. Come on out. Meg!
I need more gauze. Just calm down.
You gonna lose the arm?
I don't know. Here we go.
We're on strike!
Well, who does the maintenance?
We're on strike.
Oh boy.
You were in a civil service position, you can go on fucking strike. That doesn't make any sense. Be like the army being like, nope, sorry, on strike. Fuck you. Okay, wait, hold on.
It's called a general strike, sir.
It's a mutiny. And do you know what we do with mutineers? We shoot them, Chief.
You can't afford to shoot all of them. You kind of need them to keep the planes flying.
The very survival of this ship may depend on someone getting an order that they don't want to do. If they feel that orders are sometimes optional, then this ship will perish. And so will your son.
Fine. I'll call it off.
I'm not sure why that thought doesn't go through their heads every time. Like, the Cylons show up and
it just
fight
doesn't make any sense. Like, you aren't living in a normal world.
Yeah.
Like, this is not a normal situation. You cannot expect that you can do typical things that you might.
Yeah.
People drafted into service based purely on where they were born,
They've also been selected based on their skills.
which is a result of where they were born.
You agreed to that.
Chief, the workers in this fleet, they need someone to represent them and their interests. And if this society is becoming truly polarized between an entrenched political class and a disenfranchised underclass, we are doomed.
She wants to get the union vote.
I don't think they're having an election for a while, though.
But when they do, she's going to have the union vote.
Congratulations, Ensign.
All right, this is all very touching, but you were supposed to be in Ready Room 4 20 minutes ago, which means that you are falling behind on your first day. Don't look at him. Move it. Move it.
She's like, I love this job.
Chief calling in a favor, get her transferred.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Good way to end it. All right.
Yeah, it was a good way to end it.
Harsh working conditions.
I mean, what
on a
the
fleet
fuck
on the run.
do you expect, right? Like, you are running for your lives. You have nowhere to run to. You're like, you know.
There's gotta be some people out there that take pride in their work. Like, we keep the fleet running.
At this point, everybody has to take pride in their work, even if they're exhausted, because that's the only way they're all going to survive. I'm annoyed with this just because of the fact that this is not a normal situation. Like, don't try to make this a normal situation. But whatever.
I do agree that if there's, I mean, I can't imagine. There's probably maybe how many people on the fleet aren't doing a job every day.
Exactly. There can't be that many.
If there are a lot,
then what the fuck?
Rotating them in, get them to work. Because I mean, what they were doing on that assembly or that production line was, I mean, some of those jobs look pretty easy, like dumping the bucket.
Right.
Onto the,
you don't need a mechanic to dump a bucket.
Yeah. I think you could teach some of those easy
I think
jobs.
they also had they were maybe like a little overstaffed in some of those, but there's kind of redundancies there.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because they were training, but like maybe some quality improvement could be beneficial.
Like there's the one guy just pulling stuff out of the bucket.
There's like one guy that passed the bucket to another guy who passed the bucket. Maybe just
one guy carried a bucket.
Walk the bucket from that side to that side. I don't know.
They're trying to make it look like there's a lot of workers, I think.
Yeah.
Just to...
Of course, it's TV.
If you look into the details,
it's TV,
easy to dissect and all. Right. And then Baltar, with his little book, trying to... I guess people want to hear what he has to say.
I don't know why anybody would listen to anything he has to say.
A couple episodes ago, you were assuming that people hated him because of...
They should. He fucking, like, failed epically and caused them all to be taken over by Cylons. Like, why would anybody be ready to listen to this guy?
No.
Whatever.
Apparently he still has some supporters out there that are like, oh, let's see what he has to say. I still feel sorry for him.
I don't at all.
He was just, trying to make his way in the world. He got the short end of the stick. It's a bad situation.
And so disgusted with himself for coming from a farming family, I'm like, oh, God.
Yeah. That's too bad.
Ugh.
Oh, what else is on your mind after these 2 episodes?
Not much.
Not much?
I think we covered it.
Yeah. Well, what should people comment on after these 2 episodes?
What would your job be?
What would you want your job to be on the fleet?
Mm-hmm.
A pilot is probably what a lot of fans of the show
I would not want to be a pilot at all, actually.
Would you be working in the Tilium refinery then? Since you're
I could.
Farmer's daughter?
I could do that.
Yeah.
I could do laundry.
I'd be working for Roslin doing propaganda.
Perfect.
Just video editing.
Yeah, just a video editor. Yeah. I could do manual labor, no problem.
Yeah. All right.
Well, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for hanging out. Come back next week for 2 more episodes.
Yeah, and check out our Patreon link down below for early access to our videos, for commentary, access to polls, help us pick what we watch next. Links down below. Check it out. Till next time, have a good one.
Bye.
I feel like they'd have more high-tech toothbrushes.
I feel like I'm surprised they still have toothpaste.
Yeah.
That's like where your brain goes versus where my brain goes.
Howdy, folks. Welcome on back to You, Me, and the TV. And it's time to fly through outer space aboard the Battlestar Galactica.
Sweet.
Do you remember what's happening? What's going on?
I feel like we had a couple throwaway episodes last week.
Kind of just little standalone episodes.
So I don't really know what's going on.
Well, let's see. We learned more about Adama's wife and their relationship. How she left him, and he still loves her, and every anniversary date he carries her ghost. And then we had a little worker dispute with Chief.
Yes, the union situation.
Yeah. And we're kind of all just preparing for, I think, the trial of Baltar.
Sweet.
Towards the end of the season. I think that's how we were going to wrap up this season. With the
How many more
trial.
episodes do we have?
We got 4 more episodes, so...
All right.
The penultimate week of season 3. Next week will be the finale.
Crazy.
Yeah. Remember when you didn't know that was a word?
Yep, still don't think it's a word, but that's all right.
It's totally a word.
Okay.
Everybody in the comments back me up.
I believe you.
Well, what are you expecting to happen next?
Oh, some Starbuck shenanigans. We didn't really see her much last 2 episodes, so...
Okay.
Probably some Starbuck shenanigans, probably some Apollo shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, should we jump in and find out?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
But first, like, comment, and subscribe. Come hang out with us for Battlestar Galactica. Fly through outer space with us.
Yeah. And check out our Patreon link down below if you want early access to our videos, full length commentary, access to pull subs, pick what we watch next. Links down below. Check it out.
We also have Twitter and Instagram, so if you're into it, you can follow us. Getting close to the holiday season, so this will be after the holiday season.
Right around it.
Well, there should be some good content up there on Instagram then.
Yeah. Some. If you're not into it.
Some Thanksgiving content.
Yeah. Let's watch Battlestar Galactica.
Here we go.
What the open said about you and a special destiny.
Kara Thrace and her special destiny.
Oh, we're gonna get into it, okay.
Yeah, all about Starbuck, huh?
That I had a destiny. That it had already been written.
She's a Cylon.
Cylon.
She's a Cylon.
Or an immortal. But I feel like she'd know that. Oh. She's enjoying it.
It's like your dreams about me.
Exactly.
What does it mean?
What's up?
You just watched her almost orgasm.
Hot dog's like, you a little hot dog?
Yeah.
Most shrinks are more factor than their patients are.
It doesn't mean they won't maybe help you.
That Oracle can't take Dogsville. People say she interprets dreams.
It's her. It's her as a kid.
Hey, you okay?
I don't know.
She's losing it. I feel like they'd have more high-tech toothbrushes.
I feel like I'm surprised they still have toothpaste.
Okay.
That's like where your brain goes versus where my brain goes.
The goddess Aurora. Take it. It's yours.
What the hell am I gonna do with this?
You'll know when the time comes.
So instead of going to the psychiatrist, she goes to the Oracle.
I know that he was just...
He knows you better than you know yourself. Kara Thrace.
Do you think they were a couple?
World-class frackup.
Who hurts everyone she cares about. That was your mother's gift to you, wasn't it?
Why is the Oracle crying?
Sees how it all fits together. He's coming for you. Soon. You can't stop him. He will show you the way.
So she's a really good psychic, huh?
So we shouldn't be afraid of Leoben. Or Kara shouldn't be afraid of him.
He's always said he just wanted to help her.
Yeah, he just did that in a weird way by, like, you know, holding her hostage and stuff. But I guess a person like Kara would have to be held hostage to
understand it, to learn.
To hear anything. Yeah, so, like, she and Leoben were a thing, I think, right?
Okay.
off a beat. Whatever.
And a beat and a half.
I'm on a shuttle in a half an hour. Ask for your leave. Come with me. No strings, okay? We don't even have to talk about our relationship.
I'll think about it.
Give a half hour. Think fast.
So I go out and I buy a bunch of rubber bugs and I slip into her closet and I put them all over her shoes.
And?
She beat the shit out of you?
She grabbed my hand, held it in the door jamb, and slammed the door.
Ouch.
It was worth it, though.
Gonna be worse than eating a bug.
Yeah.
Galactica, Starbuck, showtime, bogey, my right one, in the stupid 45, committing.
So we got both Starbuck and Hot Dog on Dratus, with no contact on the bogey.
Are we lucky we can see anything?
Is there something out there or is she seeing things?
No, I don't think there was something there. Blue, red, yellow. Jesus.
I think she's seeing things. Well, definitely for sure now. I don't even know if that raider's actually there.
Come on. Jesus, Starbuck. So she was seeing those colors, but no one else was, so she's just losing it.
Well, we'll keep checking, but so far, not a scratch.
Chasing a ghost.
Yeah.
Maybe the raider jumped away before you opened fire.
Or maybe it never existed to begin with.
I think she needs a break. Maybe a nap. She could use a nap.
I think her identity is a steely-eyed viper jock is the only thing holding her together.
Yeah, she has nothing else. She'd go even crazier.
Get some rest. Or you will start seeing things.
Like, Lee, do you see that? Or is she only seeing it?
Only she is.
I thought that it would be a nice figurehead for your model ship.
That Oracle was right. What does that mean?
I'm not going back out there. I don't trust myself.
She's grounded herself.
Wow.
You're CAG, and I am your hotshot problem pilot. I guess that's all we'll ever be now, huh?
Yep.
Is that upsetting? I don't know.
They had their chance.
Damn it. Apollo, one turkey, my right 3, level at 10, ducking in and out of the clouds, engaging.
Uh-oh.
Weapons hot, committing. This time I'm gonna drag him back and dump his sorry ass on the hangar deck.
Is it real?
I don't think so.
Starbuck, report! This is Apollo. Do you read me?
Back in that black hole.
Jeez, what hit her?
Good morning, Delphi. Got another hot one in store for you today. Time to head for the beach.
You didn't tell anyone else. Because you're drawn to it. You want to fly into it. You want to cross over.
Afraid of what? A fracking cloud?
It's on the other side.
But you never really conquered your fear. You've been afraid.
Of dying? It's a pretty normal fear, yeah. Did her brother die? Did she have a...
No, that's her mom. She was in the service.
I know, but there's a picture of her mom with a little boy.
You're undisciplined. You have no respect for
It's
authority.
none of your business anymore.
You have a gift, Kara. I've always known that here in my gut, and I am not going to let you piss that away.
She's from Mama's family.
For someone, feel sorry for yourself. You have to find another way to motivate your ass. I'm not going to be around to do it any longer.
Her mom's a sociopath.
Could be. Could be.
She died alone.
I was afraid I couldn't watch.
It's not too late. She's waiting still.
I watch her die.
See, there's nothing so terrible about death. When you finally face it, you're free now.
You're not Leoben.
Never said I was.
It's her brother.
I'm not afraid anymore.
Say again?
Visual. Visual.
Apollo does see it.
You come back! Come back!
It's okay. Just let me go.
Jeez.
You have her in sight. Can you see her?
Negative.
She went in.
She dead?
Her ship blew up.
No ship. Lost.
They killed her off?
I don't know. That was a weird episode. That can't be her special destiny just to
Die.
die like that. He loved her like a daughter.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, I wasn't expecting her to die.
Yeah, I thought she would go through something like just disappear, but
like a portal.
Yeah, she like blew up.
Yeah.
So
We didn't see her die?
No, but
How do you...
the whole last like vision though she had that death's nothing to be afraid of,
Yeah.
and then
Weird. Okay, so I guess Starbuck's dead, which is unfortunate.
That doesn't make any sense though. That's weird.
I know she's one of the main characters, so maybe she'll be back as like an angel.
She'll be back like as an angel.
Yeah, like maybe she'll be like a guardian.
For like Apollo.
Right.
So did Apollo actually see that Cylon, or was he just saying visual on her?
I don't know.
And then
It's kind of
she was still
unclear
following
whether or
that.
not he saw that or she saw that. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's all unclear.
Yeah. To figure it out.
All right. Well,
All right, well, should we move on to the next episode?
gotta see what's next for the crew.
Yeah.
Now that
How are they
Starbuck's
gonna-
gone, who's gonna bring the drama?
Yeah. So long love triangle, love
Square.
quadrilateral.
Square.
So, well, let's move on.
Let's do it.
Let's watch some more Battlestar Galactica.
Previously on Battlestar Galactica.
We watched her touch her ejection, hold her ejection button.
She
So
was gonna
it's possible that she ejected and then that raider picked her up, right?
Possible.
If the raider was there.
Captain Elias Meeker, Gideon.
Are they selecting jury? It's a lot of discipline.
And the last name for the tribunal is...
I see the resemblance.
Heads! You see that? 4 in a row. It's a fracking miracle. Watch this one more time. It's gonna be heads.
What's he doing? Just made this promise, too.
What is it? Come on. No, I gotta go. Oh, crap!
He's good, he's good. He's drunk, he won't hurt himself.
I think I fell.
She's gone, Sam. She's gone.
I know.
Oh boy. Did Paulo put her picture up or not?
I don't think he did it.
Your Honor. You haven't heard.
He was picked.
Yeah.
You're one of 5 captains picked to serve on the judge's tribunal.
Wouldn't that be a pentatruple? Pentabunal?
Yeah, pentabunal. That sounds right.
He takes his shoes off in my Raptor again. I might have to kill him.
There's no justice. As drunk as he was.
The lawyer's dead.
Who blew up the lawyer?
Doesn't look good.
Baltar probably did it.
He blew up his own lawyer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Pulled the bomb out of his butt, put it in his lawyer's briefcase, blew him up.
And it just happened to go off on ignition.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, good call.
That number went down.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
All right? As long as I am president, this administration will not allow terrorism to alter the framework of our legal system. We will proceed with the trial rigorously. Thank you.
Who blew up the lawyer? Zarek?
Don't know.
Athena, I'm gonna need you exclusively on shuttle runs.
Yo, don't forget to check under your back seat.
Hey, you got lucky, Starbuck. If I were you, I would seriously consider buying a racetrack, I'm sorry.
Paula needs some R&R.
Mm-hmm.
Lads belong to my wife.
He looks familiar.
Yeah.
I despise him as much as you do. Having to hire me.
He wears his sunglasses at night, so...
He's super cool.
Yeah.
Right up guys' alley.
He'll be stepping in his gag. I want you on this ship. Work this out.
Right. Work it out. Okay. Fine, whatever. We have an interrogation room.
Interrogation rooms give me stage fright.
I can't bring him here.
I was thinking your quarters. I have a right to consult with my client in private.
I like this guy.
You do?
Yeah.
I don't know about him.
Listening device or bomb?
Bomb.
Oh yeah, it's a bomb.
But who's making it?
Zarek. Maybe Gata.
Could be.
He tried to kill him once already, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any papers?
Write in your next book.
the nature of modern life is.
This little operating manual of yours, well, keeps them all guessing.
Caprica 6. I'm worried about her. She's the key. I need to talk to her. Tell her.
The actual Caprica 6 or the one in his mind?
The actual one. That she's probably going to be a witness. Another bomb on the ship.
Who the hell let a cat in here? It's on the other side. Push him over here. There it is. It's over there. It's over
Hope they find that fucking bomb while they're under there.
Bomb! Bomb! Everybody out!
So someone on the flight deck then.
Yeah.
Or with access to the flight deck.
You could have died. Plain and simple.
All of them could have died.
You build a fracking nest around this man, and you protect his ass.
They're both going through some shit.
Stop fucking up.
Okay, all I know is I kissed Nikki this morning and it could have been the last time.
Callie, just enough.
What? I kissed you too. Some of us don't get a second chance. Or a third.
I don't know if it's her third. I think it's her second.
What?
Body. She was counting the time she shot her, but that wasn't her. That was the other one. He loses papers.
Damn, I can't find my glasses. It's like they've got feet.
Or his glasses. Did they both lose their glasses? She's still just wearing that halter top?
Guess so.
I ain't complaining.
Meh. I think halter tops make boobs look a little saggy.
Okay.
Did he ask about me? Guys?
So you guys tell the truth?
He wanted you to know that he misses you, loves you, because he can't be here to tell you. He gave me this to give to you. Because without you, it has no meaning. He wants you to have it because he would do anything to be with you again.
It smells like his butt.
That's what Gaius was looking for. The lawyer stole it from his cell. Jeez.
Got it.
Graphic here.
Oh, the lawyer stole it.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah, I know. He would never give up his pen. He's way too narcissistic.
Yeah.
She knows that. He's not.
Well, the lawyer was doing it to get her on his side.
Of course, yeah.
Does your love hurt as much as mine?
Yes.
He got her. Oh. He's missing a button.
What's going on?
Everybody's missing something.
He's missing a button. President's missing glasses. Baltar's missing his pen.
See, when we get the word out that he's been silenced, tyranny, gag orders, very sexy.
Ooh. It's good play.
Suddenly, I'm handcuffed to a serial contrarian.
No, I am not. Okay.
Kind of is.
Now, this cross-examination is over. I'd like to take a crap.
I like this lawyer.
Yeah.
Romo, that story you told about the girl, the woman that you loved. Getting over her, is it true?
Yes.
He looks like he's from The Matrix. That's why he looks familiar. It's the glasses.
I think he might have been in Lost, but I'm sure.
Finally. I thought I'd get all days after the trial was over.
Watch out, there's a bomb.
Jeez. Where was Lee at?
Having a drink still.
The president's glasses. She looks better without them.
He keeps stealing all the stuff.
She drags her feet. You catching on?
It's hard to not drag your feet when you're wearing flip-flops.
I walk on my toes.
You don't?
She carry the girl. Pilot. One you carry on.
No picture.
I'll try and get these back to her. Somehow. Okay, you better explain this.
Don't even know what it is.
Well, I do. Where'd you get it?
Kelly.
Kelly?
Who? Oh. Oh, he was trying to stop him from getting on because he planted the bomb on it.
I will keep trying. I'll keep at it, I will. I did my job, sir.
Why did you give me those books, huh? I mean, you gave me your father's law books.
I made a mistake.
Why? Is that an order?
You're in way over your head.
Is that an order?
Yeah. He just told you.
I'm through giving you orders.
So what does that mean? It wasn't an order?
He's still a commanding officer.
Hilo, he's to remain at CAG.
No, jeez. Okay.
My son has more important things than tend.
No, he was just being his father at that point, not his admiral. Oh, he did hurt his leg when he fell.
Jeez. Drunk people usually don't get hurt.
It's hard to let her go.
Lee. I'll see you around.
They're gonna be best buds now. The envelope for this pen.
Mm-hmm.
There's no greater ally, no force more powerful, no enemy more resolved than a son who chooses to step from his father's shadow.
Oh no. They're gonna try and like flip Apollo to be
that's what that
a
message
supporter
is.
of Gaius. Don't you think?
Well, I'd support him.
You'd support Gaius?
Yeah.
I've never
told you
support
that.
Gaius.
He's innocent.
Right.
Alright, well, Kara's gone. The Adamas and Anders are mourning.
Mm-hmm.
We're prepping for a trial. I'm thinking the trial's probably the next 2 episodes.
I would imagine.
Feels like they're
It's gotta happen soon.
Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, it's not really Lee versus his dad. His dad's a judge, not the prosecuting attorney, so he just has to listen to his son defend somebody he probably already thinks is guilty, right?
Right.
But you're not supposed to go in as a judge.
No.
With,
When you have such history, though, with a... Sometimes it's hard to put down those
when
preconceived...
Roslin drew his name, she was a little, she was like, oh no.
A little shocked by it.
Yeah. He's got other things to handle, right?
Yeah. He's kind of an important guy.
All right, well, next week is the finale.
Crazy.
The trial of Gaius Baltar.
Mm-hmm.
What is your guess for his verdict? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
You're guessing not guilty?
Yeah.
They have 5 judges, so it's got to be like 3-2 guilty, or is it got to be unanimous?
I imagine if it's like our court system, it's got to be unanimous.
Jury.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking not guilty too. But I also think he's not guilty. So. Right. How would you defend him?
I don't know. I mean, guilty or not, he's still an asshole, so...
You still gotta give him his due process.
I don't think I could be a defense attorney.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You don't want to understand the fallen?
Not really.
I like the lawyer's speech about all that.
Of course you did.
It's a good one.
How would you defend him?
Just the truth.
Oh, good one.
That's what Apollo's...
I would just use the truth.
That's what Apollo's thinking, right? He was kind of saying that. And the lawyer was like saying, well, we've got this plan. We're going to do it. And Lee was like, so much for the truth. But, well, truth prevails. Well, what should people comment on after these 2 episodes of Battlestar? Are you sad to see Starbuck go, or do you...
Yeah, I'm sad about Starbuck.
It was a weird episode. It didn't feel like a death.
Didn't feel like a finale for her.
It didn't feel like...
That's why I think we'll see her again.
Yeah.
Just don't know when.
It's such a... Like, they're talking about her destiny, just to fly herself into, like, a storm and blow up.
Her destiny is death.
It's weird, so... How did you react when you first watched Starbuck?
Exactly. What were your thoughts?
Blow up.
Yeah. So. Also, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for hanging out. Come back next week for the season 3 finale.
Yeah. Check out our Patreon link down below for early access to our videos, full-length commentary, access to polls, helps pick what we watch next. Links down below. Check it out. Until next time, have a good one.
Bye.
Song you're humming. What is that?
It's the song of their people, the Cylon song.
No.
Listen to the song of my people. The Cylon song.
Are you making that up?
You don't hear it? Howdy, folks. Welcome back to You, Me, and the TV. And it's time to fly through outer space.
Good one.
It's a finale day.
Ooh. Season 3 finale?
Season 3 finale. We got 2 episodes. They're called Crossroads 1 and 2. Part 1 and 2. So they're a 2-part little finale here. No extended episode, though. So. But yeah. The trial of Baltar's on.
Yay.
What is your prediction? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Yeah.
Why?
Because they're not going to, like, put him in jail for the whole rest of the series.
You don't think they could kill him off at the end of the season?
I guess they could, but he kind of seems like...
I mean, if he's guilty,
a prime...
President Roslin's going to put him in the airlock.
I know, but he seems like a very prime character in this whole endeavor, so, like, a lot is
he's got a
hinged
special
around
purpose,
the fact
like
that...
Starbuck, who just blew up in a spaceship after talking about her special purpose.
Yeah, shit, that's right. All right, well, maybe they will kill him off. Maybe I'll get lucky.
Special purpose is just to die when you're not expecting it.
Could be. Could be. No, he's like the chosen one, right? Fucking
chosen one to die by trial.
That'd be fun.
And shot out of an airlock.
Well, I'm excited to see what they choose to do. Yeah. I think it'll be not guilty, but...
All right. I do too. It'll be not guilty.
Yeah.
But just because I know he's not guilty.
I bet it's Ty and Adama
Adama's going to make the decision.
Yeah.
Ty's not part of it.
No. I think it's
Ty.
It'll come down to a tie vote.
Like Colonel Ty was going to.
I feel like they'll be split. The jury will be split.
Okay.
And Adama's going to have to make the final decision, and he's going to, spend a lot of time reflecting back on everything that's happened and end up
make the decision.
Yeah.
All right. Well, should we jump in and find out how this season wraps up?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
But first, like, comment, and subscribe. Come hang out with us for our first morning watch of Battlestar Galactica.
We're recording this in the morning before Thanksgiving. So check out our Patreon link down below for early access before.
Are we okay?
It's an early morning recording.
Oh boy.
Check out our Patreon link down below if you want early access to our videos, full length commentary, access to polls, helps pick what we watch next. Links down below. Check it out.
That's our Twitter and Instagram, so you can go check us out there.
Yeah. See all the
turkey
stuff we did. Yeah. Check it out. Links down there. Let's watch Battlestar Galactica.
Here we go. All right, here we go.
What kind of dream is she having? She's having a dream about a creepy Cylon baby?
I think so. Well, move faster if you're worried.
What's that mean?
I don't know, but Athena's not gonna let anybody touch her fucking kid.
Alter the mission orders of the trailing raptor. Tell them to remain an additional 6 hours before catching up with the fleet.
We haven't seen the Cylons in
a while.
Yeah, since they left the Supernova. Who's broadcasting? It's got to be within the fleet, right?
It would have to
They're
be.
in space.
Of course, I do serve at the pleasure of the president, and if she decides to replace me, I'm sure there are other lawyers willing to take up the case. If there are any other lawyers.
Yeah, I imagine there's not a whole ton of those.
They're probably all working on the Tilium refineries.
This is my son. He's sick, and I want you to bless him.
Bless him.
What now? He's not a priest.
Please.
Time to go. I'll do my best.
You can save him.
He's Jesus.
I don't like it. I don't like
Look at his
him for
hair, look at
Jesus.
his beard.
He's gradually just turning into Jesus, isn't he? Or that's what they were shooting for.
Not including the 30 or 40 who've written letters.
Just get you a red dress like that.
Celebrity trials invariably bring out the crazy.
I don't think that's a cute dress at all.
Do you think they're crazy?
Cute wasn't the word I was going for, that's for sure.
Even if they kill you, your name will live on forever.
You think they'll crucify him?
I don't know.
Is that what we're shooting for here? The guy's Baltar is Jesus? Oh, I just don't agree with that.
CGI is on point today.
She's just gonna perch behind this rock to hide, huh?
Waiting to see the Cylons are still following us.
Just shut up and deal, okay?
Think the Cylons will show up?
Yeah. Obviously, if they're playing cards.
They're playing like dominoes? No?
No, it's just the fact that they're playing anything.
Oh, okay.
5,197 of all that remains of the human race.
Yeah, that is shocking, isn't it?
Yeah.
Trusted their fate and their lives to Gaius Baltar. What we received was a reign of terror that staggers.
I mean, he gave freaking Six the bomb, the nuclear bomb that alerted the Cylons to where they were. Like, if he hadn't given her that bomb, if that bomb hadn't gone off, they wouldn't have likely found them.
That is true.
Your Honors, the defense would like to change our plea to guilty. He's a traitor and a killer. He's no better than the Cylon, and what do we do with them?
Throw him out the airlock!
That's right! Throw him out the airlock! This man is our enemy, and if there's one thing that's good in war, it's slaughtering our enemy! Getting some righteous payback!
He's like, wow, what a shit defense attorney, huh?
He's making a point.
I know.
It's what they want, especially her. Ever since he beat her in a free and fair election of the people.
She's like, oh, shit.
I owe my life to Gaius Baltar and the decision he made that day.
Does nobody remember the nuke? Like, nobody. I mean, nobody knows that he gave it to her, but somebody has to remember giving him a fucking nuke.
Also, Roslin wouldn't have stayed on New Caprica.
No.
Oh, we got something. Lots of company.
Oh boy.
Reading 3, 4, no 5 base ships. Crap, they're right on top of us.
5 base ships?
Woo!
Oh boy. Wowzers.
They're coming.
A feeling.
It's more than a feeling, all right? Why don't just
Call
do
it a premonition.
It's like, damn it, I had a dream. Is that hers?
I think it's his. I think it's Admiral's.
Is he drinking?
What other secrets are rattling around inside that mechanical brain?
Don't be intimidated by him. He's just using you to exercise his own pain.
This guy has no beard.
What do you look like on Caprica?
But But you made her think that she was a bird. A millstone around your neck.
She was a little bit of a burden.
Always destroy the ones who love you, don't you?
Oh, jeez. Tit for tat, it's fine.
Shackle this thing.
She give him the right information.
What's her play there? What's her play?
At least she was trying to help us.
Oh my God, he's drunk.
She's trying to frazzle him for when he took the stand.
Another victim of Baltar's Cylon allies.
Yeah, that's right.
Get him off the stand. Now.
You know what happened to her?
No idea. I presume she died in the exodus from New Caprica.
Somebody has to know that. I mean, Anders knows.
What happened to your wife?
Exception. Relevance?
If it was brought up during direct examination, then it can be pursued in the cross. Overruled. Continue.
Whoops.
She was faking it. Making them think that she was working for them.
Just one of them, actually.
Will you hear that?
Oh, Jesus.
They're playing music in here now.
We killed Ellen.
Don't tell them.
Come on, Colonel.
Don't tell
We're
them.
waiting. Tell us.
Hold it together, Ty. Come on.
I did.
That's not a good look.
A lot of good men died. She was my wife. It was my responsibility.
Oh, boy.
And that's why you'd say anything to see him die.
You're goddamn right I would.
Get him off the stand.
They won that witness.
What the fuck?
New love interest?
No.
You sure?
Yeah. Why'd that song play then again?
Gaius Baltar ordered your execution and the execution of 200 other people?
Yes, indeed. That's exactly what I'm saying.
We need to talk.
He didn't know about it?
So let's have it.
Have what? You know something and you're not saying. So what'll it be, Major?
What's he know?
Are you gonna get in this trial? Give us something we can use?
What does he know?
I don't know.
I embarrassed you. Made you look bad.
You're my oldest friend, so you never embarrass me.
I was gonna say, he embarrasses you all the time.
I'm used to it by now.
What if we don't fix the Tillium ship?
Repairs have already started.
If instead we send the ship off on a new course, and make a few jumps before rejoining the fleet, it might throw the Cylons off.
It's a good idea.
Except for you'll need the fuel ship at some point. It'll have to rejoin the fleet, which will lead it back to you again.
Maybe by then, if they go a different way and then lose the trail because they shield the radiation signal.
They go a different way and then fix it while they're going a different way and then jump back.
Yeah. Catch back up when it's fixed.
I wasn't asking about...
After what you did to Ty, you're the last person I would consider to confide in.
Ooh.
Traitor's piece of garbage, Gaius Baltar. Doesn't even deserve a trial.
Ooh.
Well, he's giving Apollo all the fuel he needs to speak up.
Yeah.
Are you done?
Yes.
Then so am I.
Oh, dang.
I will not serve under a man who questions my integrity.
And I won't have an officer under my command who doesn't have any.
Oh, boy.
So bold.
It's Mr. Now, and yeah, I'm sure. It should be me. You're not seriously gonna let my security guard...
We're waiting, Mr. Lemkin.
No trial experience ever, and
his grandfather was a lawyer. It's in the blood.
You know, I was taking a lot of medications at the time, and I don't remember all their names.
Did you take something called Kamala extract?
Relevance.
Yes.
Because of the side effects of hallucinations.
Yeah, but that was when she had cancer. That has no relevance to her now.
The Kamala did enable me to see certain things that were foretold by the scriptures, things that will help this fleet find its way to Earth.
Things that were founded, because she did see things very specifically, and they ended up being true, so...
Please don't do this.
She's still taking Kamala extract.
Madam President, are you taking Kamala at this time?
That's what he smelled in her cup.
Mm-hmm.
Don't answer. I'm putting a stop to this right now.
Your Honors, if she is on drugs, it goes to her credibility as a witness.
Witness is dismissed.
Admiral.
I'd like to hear the witness answer the question.
As would I. Are you taking Kamala again?
Yes, I am.
You okay?
Headphones are dying.
Mr. Adama, aren't you going to ask me why? Why am I taking Kamala again?
It's not strictly relevant.
Well, perhaps it's not relevant to you, but it's relevant to me.
Is your cancer back?
I am taking Kamala again because my cancer has returned.
To get a little bit more of that Cylon, half Cylon baby blood.
Yeah.
Are you currently taking Kamala extract?
Don't answer that.
She's looking rough, right? Something's going on with her.
I'll see you inside. Thank you.
What's her deal?
Maybe she's taking it too.
Cylon?
How long do you have to live?
How long do you have to live, Karen?
What a dumb fucking question, Karen. God damn.
It's always the Karens.
I just haven't been sleeping very well.
You need to pull it together and focus on your job fast.
What's her deal?
Who?
Something.
She needs to brush her hair?
Oh, there's something going on with him and her and Anders.
Are they part of the 5?
I don't think so.
How many jumps until we reach the nebula?
It's hard to believe we're down to the last 3.
What if they're at the nebula already? So they jump faster than us.
Weather's changing, Felix. We need to be ready for it.
That doesn't sound good.
He's got a hunch.
I got goosebumps.
Oh.
Storm's coming.
It's in the fracking ship.
Stop drinking, Ty.
Is somebody drugging him? To be continued.
To be continued.
That's weird.
All right. Well, we got one more episode.
Yeah.
Left in the season. Who are your guesses? Who are the 5 Cylons? Final 5.
I don't know. I only thought
I'm trying to think. It's
Starbuck.
Anders, Ty,
Starbuck,
the president's assistant, and I think Gata.
Those 5.
I think Gata is.
They're all acting weird, but Gata's been weird since New Caprica.
Yeah, I've been suspecting about Gata for a while. Cause just the way he plays both sides.
He's just
right?
acting.
Because he's been close to Adama when he's on the ship, and then he was close to Baltar
he's
on
slithery.
New Caprica.
He's slithery.
But yeah, so do you have any different guesses?
Honestly, I think it makes more sense to me that it might be Hilo.
Hilo?
Yeah.
You think Hilo's one? Then he wouldn't have a half Cylon baby. That would be a full Cylon baby.
Okay, touche. Never mind, I retract that statement.
And then Rosalind's blood transfusion would have
I
been
retract that statement.
Would have been full Cylon blood transfusion.
I retract that statement.
Right?
I'm retracting it before I even said it. So.
I was thinking Hilo too, but then I was like, no.
Cut that out.
Unless they just had a Cylon baby. But that wasn't possible. That's not how they Cylons
You know
breed.
who would know? If this was all true, Baltar should know.
Why?
Because he did all the fucking tests on everybody.
I think they stopped tests. After he found out Sharon was a Cylon, he didn't really do any more tests after
He was in that room for a really long time, and he was just jerking it to 6 the
he was
entire
having
time.
Cylon syphilis sex with 6 for like... That was like most of the first 2 seasons. Was just him banging 6 in his head.
Yeah.
And doing a couple tests here and there.
I guess we'll have to watch the next episode to see if they reveal anything. I don't think they'll reveal it till the last season, though.
Okay, well, what do you think? How's the trial going?
Not great.
Yeah. Do you think Gaius is about to get...
I thought he was going to be not guilty from the beginning.
Dee left Apollo.
She's not thrilled with him.
Because of him defending him. Jeez.
It's the way he defended, I think.
By seeking the truth.
By dragging other people's medical problems through the mud. I think she just felt like that was a low blow and that it wasn't necessary to the defense.
Well, he didn't know that her cancer was back. He was just
right. Yeah, he was just insensitive to the fact and doing anything he could. He was being a good lawyer, I guess, a good defense lawyer.
Yeah.
But
I guess you have to fault him for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, should we see how this trial ends?
Let's do it.
Let's watch more Battlestar Galactica.
Well, let's do it.
Should grow the mustache back.
He should?
Yeah.
I cannot imagine shaving my face every day. Like, that would hurt so bad. If I shave my legs too frequently, it hurts real bad, you know?
Alright, give it your best shot.
Get out of that bed. Get your fat, lazy ass out of that rack, Roslin.
Thank you.
Don't let him see you sweat, Laura.
You gotta get to Earth so they can get laid.
They just have such a unique relationship and chemistry.
Is he hearing the song too?
Yeah.
So maybe Chief is the other Cylon then. I was kind of wondering about him too. I think the Cylons are hearing songs. Come here.
I can't.
Oh, you're right there, sleeping together. Why does she look like such shit, though?
Lots of bedhead.
And he's joined up, then. He joined the fleet.
What is that music?
Hey, why's the door locked?
Sorry.
What do you think?
Oh, she's mad. She likes Anders.
Or maybe she thinks it's too soon after Anders just lost.
No, I think she just likes Anders.
We should go for a mistrial.
What? What's he talking about? What are you talking about?
You didn't hear what my father just called you. He called you a traitorous piece of garbage, a man who doesn't even deserve a trial.
Great, Lee. Great.
Our tactical victories are pissing them off.
Right, so now because we're winning, we're losing, actually.
Perverse, isn't it? One of the reasons why I love what I do.
I like that lawyer.
Wherever you get back to and I get back to a cell and I have to go through this all over again. I can't physically take that.
Why? You're in your own fucking head all the time anyways. What's the difference in your cell or in your little apartment, right? Like, either way, you're boning 6 in your mind.
That means getting your hands dirty. Come on.
Yeah, he's a new recruit.
That song you're humming. What is that?
It's the song of their people, the Cylon song.
No.
Listen to the song of my people. The Cylon song.
Are you making that up?
You don't hear it?
Oh.
It must not be a Cylon.
I hear it everywhere. I mean, but I can't really hear it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like you can grab just...
Finally, at least a couple of them know that the other one's not crazy, right?
Yeah. I saw Starbuck in there for a second.
No.
We need a moment. Take this off. Get this off me, please.
They're having joint visions. We gotta talk.
Are you having the same dream too?
Weird shit keeps happening.
Were you with us a moment ago in the lobby of the Opera House?
Is Roslin a Cylon?
Babe, not all of them are freaking Cylons just because they're having weird experiences.
I'm telling you, Bill, they put the music in the ship. I can hear it.
I believe you. I'll look into it.
Could it be a forgery?
No.
And how do you know that it?
Because he witnessed it being signed.
He looked at the list, he saw all the names, and then he signed.
Alright, so he's lying. Why is he lying?
He's lying big time. He wasn't there.
I know. But he confronted about it afterwards.
Knows this man tried to stab me through the neck and you missed! Butterfingers!
Yeah, it's a little weird how you'd have Gay be a witness after he attempted murder on him.
Mm-hmm.
If he's decided to perjure himself, there's nothing we can do to change that now. We're gonna have to adjust our strategy.
He's right. He's already lying.
Right, what's the point of questioning him? Because he's just going to keep lying, yeah.
And Baltar's going to have to go on the witness stand to defend himself with his testimony.
No, we do not want to mistrial. I do not want to mistrial.
Shut your mouth.
One of the panel has already prejudged the outcome of this trial and
Real nice, Lee.
Which judge?
step of calling Mr. Lee Adama to the stand.
Fucking idiot.
Fucking kidding me. Gator sunk us. This is the only way we're gonna win.
I will not testify against my father.
You already did.
I thought he was going to call Gaius first.
Good work, Lee.
Well, Lee was right. His dad did say that. He didn't probe his dad to say that. His dad just burst out and said it.
In a fit of frustration, you don't think that
After
somebody
he said
can
we
say...
shouldn't be talking about the trial outside of the trial, and then he said, "Mama, you're defending."
Yeah, he was frustrated that they were talking about it. Like, can't
well, he was drinking.
Right? Don't you feel like you can say things and then not, and then act differently than what you've said?
All I'm looking for is the truth here, Mr. Adama.
He also questioned his son's integrity at the same time.
Court. If you don't answer the question, you hold the entire system of justice.
What fracking system?
Mr. Adama, I must insist on an exception here. He cannot testify in this manner. It's completely improper.
I'm inclined to agree with the prosecution.
Thank you.
But I, for one, would like to hear this witness testify.
How
How
far is he going to throw his loyalty, his family loyalty down the drain?
Oh, he wants to see if Lee has integrity.
I'd say we're very forgiving of mistakes. Not this time. Not for Gaius Baltar. No. You! Because you didn't stand up to the Cylons and get yourself killed in the process. That's justice now!
Lee's saying all the right things.
Bitterness. Vengeance. But most of all, it is built on shame of what we did to ourselves back on that planet. And we're trying to dump all that guilt and all that shame onto one man.
He's right. They're putting all their blame on Gaius as a scapegoat.
I don't wish to belabor this any longer. The defense rests.
That was a pretty good scene.
You did a great job.
You don't have any thoughts about that? About what Lee said?
No, he said everything that, of course, that's accurate. I mean, Gaius is not guilty of these charges, so he's just guilty of being an asshole who conspires with Cylons and provides them nuclear bombs.
Gaius Baltar, after carefully weighing the evidence, this tribunal, on a vote of 3-2, finds you not guilty.
Was Adama one of the three?
Yeah, of course.
I knew right from the very start that if there was a way to demonstrate the sheer, what's the word I'm looking for? Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy is the word I'm looking for.
He's such a fucking narcissist.
Well, your boundless confidence provided us with great solace throughout.
I thought about maybe doing a book tour around the fleet. And there's the publishing rights. There are issues about my security.
Actually, my not so inconsiderable talents are required elsewhere.
Also, the lawyer's like, I don't really like you.
Yeah, like, I don't like you at all. I was just doing my job. Turns out you're a really unlikable dickhead. Not guilty, but still unlikable.
I think you land on your feet.
You are pond scum, so he will survive off of the bottom sludge.
He'll find a way. He's done so far.
Yeah.
He was using the cane as a show the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Not guilty is not the same as innocent.
Correct.
It must have been particularly difficult for you. What, you just couldn't get the other two guys to budge?
No, he was the third.
Gaius Baltar is a traitor. We both know that.
Yeah. Just not on those charges.
Also, Lee was right about the fleet-wide thing she signed that, pardoned everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Why did Gaius not fall under that?
Because he's an asshole. Because he shows no remorse. Because he
showed remorse.
In the moment, but not so much after.
When they were interrogating him, when they put him under that water spell.
Jumping. 3, 2, 1.
Just don't trust Gata.
Special effects are looking amazing in this episode.
Mm-hmm.
They're here.
They beat you to the punch.
Is Nebula's giving off an EMP?
Something. They're all just fucking floating. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
We have negative auxiliary power. We're on batteries only.
Get ready for an engine restart.
They are like giant Faraday cages though, so they're not grounded. I don't know how that works.
Where's Gaius going?
You don't know.
Where are you taking me to?
To your new life.
His disciples. Five?
There are 6 curtains there. There's the 5.
Are they going to reveal themselves?
Some kind of way out of here.
Said the Joker to the thief.
They're all about to throw themselves out of that ship.
Whoa.
Oh, no way. I don't believe this. I'm not buying this. This is a trick. Come on, we're not...
There's silence.
Deadbolt that fracking door!
What is this?
They're waking up to the fact that they're Cylons.
We're Cylons. And we have been from the start.
And Starbuck was number 5, was the
so.
5th. What a weird group.
I repeat, accusations, set condition 1 throughout the ship. This is not a drill.
Do they do something?
The ship is under attack. We do our jobs. Report to your stations. My name is Saltai. I am an officer in the Colonial Fleet.
That's right.
Whatever else I am, whatever else it means, that's the man I want to be.
That's right.
And if I die today, that's the man I'll be.
Yep, you choose who you are.
So that means your son is a half Cylon, half human. So there's 2 of them now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you later. Get that bird.
At least they have each other to
Well, it's interesting
support.
that Chief was attracted to Sharon, who's a Cylon, and Anders attracted to Starbuck, who's also a Cylon.
Yeah. And the other girl at the bar, the assistant, right?
Attracted to Anders, who's also a Cylon.
Maybe Ellen was that other Cylon that we'd never get to see. Who it might be.
No.
You can count on me.
Yes, you can.
I'm here if you need me, Madam President.
They're both realizing the two right-hand men of the leaders of the fleet have been Cylons this whole time.
Select Apollo, I'm in Viper 3. I have a bogey at my 10. I'm gonna go check it out.
Where the frick did you go?
Whoa, what the frick?
Starbuck.
He's having a Starbuck moment.
Kylie, I've been to Earth. I know where it is. And I'm gonna take us there.
Is she actually alive? Is she actually alive, or is it a vision of
No, I
her?
think she was alive. She showed up on Dradus.
So she blew up, died, and then was reborn. No, so they would know about her.
Maybe she resurrected on Earth and came flying back.
Oh, you think that they have their own little, like, resurrection ships?
Yeah.
Could be.
Or resurrection pods.
Yeah.
Maybe Earth is populated currently by a bunch of Ties, Anders, Karas, and Chiefs. I don't know what the president's assistant's name is.
I don't either. We haven't gotten to know her very well.
They still really haven't confirmed if Starbuck is one of the 5, but I'm
She definitely
thinking
is.
she is.
Yeah, definitely. She's the only one I'm like 100% sure about.
Yeah.
The other ones I'm like, really? Are you sure those ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Chief was contemplating it back in, season 1 or 2?
Yeah, but that was like a...
Questioning himself?
Yeah, questioning himself sort of situation. Turns out
you were right. So it's interesting, Ty, who's been the right-hand man of Adama this whole time,
and maybe
advising
the most outspoken about disliking Cylons.
Yeah. And then the president's assistant, who's been advising her this whole time.
I think it's interesting that, I mean, it's just coming down to Ty, the person who probably needs to know it the most, is now like, wait, okay, I'm a Cylon, but that's not who I'm choosing to be. I'm
who I've been this whole
yes,
time
exactly.
for the last
I'm
40 years.
I am who I have always been. I'm not that thing. So perhaps that will open his eyes to the fact that, Cylons while they are
can be human, just like
a different species,
Hera
they choose who they
Athena
are.
chose to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all choose personal choice, right?
I had no clue that Ty or the president's assistant were part of the 5. Like Chief and Anders, I was kind of thinking about this whole time, just because Anders, when I started thinking Starbuck was, I was like, maybe Anders is too, because he was attracted to her, kind of thing. And then Chief was, I always thought maybe either him or Kaylee, because of that drawing of it looked like her when they showed the drawing. But yeah. All right, well, 3 seasons down of Battlestar Galactica, 1 to go. Starbuck is back, says she knows the way to Earth. The Cylons just jumped in.
They knew where they were going.
What's next? Are these 4 secret Cylons going to work out a peace?
I don't know. I can only imagine that's...
But
there will be some sort of...
Starbuck's back too?
Once they get to Earth, they'll realize that there's a way to live cohesively, that the Cylons of Earth are different than
the Cylons
that keep chasing them, trying to kill them off.
Maybe that's why they're separate.
Correct. That's why the 5th tribe
have been in helping the humans this whole time.
Yeah, that's why that 5th tribe disappeared.
What about
also.
6's Caprica's vision with Baltar looking at the 5, looking down on them? What does that mean?
I don't know. It's eerie.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what to make of that.
Well, Gaius is not guilty, and he just got robed by his lady friends and shuffled off.
They will protect him now.
Yeah. They're definitely making some of the parallels between him and Jesus, I think, in this episode pretty apparent.
Yeah.
You don't like that?
I don't like that.
It makes me think, looking back, think of yourself in the time of Jesus and how he talked about how he was... Jesus talked about how he was the son of God
Mhm.
and the chosen one.
Right, yeah, I know.
So there was probably an air of arrogance about him.
I'm sure, yeah.
Watch me turn this water into wine.
Mm-hmm.
Was his
Trust
personality
me,
much
I
different
speak to
than
God.
Gaius's, you think?
I mean, probably not, but I like to think that his actions were different.
Yeah.
So maybe the arrogance is...
Well, maybe by the end of this, Gaius sacrifices himself to save humanity.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Then he will be redeemed in my eyes, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I
That'd
don't
be
know.
an interesting end to his character arc.
He's just so unlikable that it's hard for me to want to think that he's Jesus. So.
Well, Apollo's speech about them persecuting him when they forgave everybody else, and everybody's been bending and breaking the rules over the last 3 seasons.
I mean, it's completely accurate. I mean, I'm not
And I think that's what
arguing
convinced
differently.
Adama to vote not guilty. He's like, well, Lee's got a point.
Yeah.
Why should we not do the same for... Another thing is the pardon that the president had. When she had issued that, it should have... I guess Gaius wasn't with him at that point.
Right, she issued that up, before he was...
He was still with the Cylons, so he wasn't really part of the fleet, but he's still a human. So, another interesting point about when they left New Caprica and the 5, half of that jury that they had that was judging people and throwing them out the airlock, half of them were Cylons.
Yeah.
Anders, Chief, and Ty were all
They didn't know it.
judging
but-
people on conspiring with Cylons when they were Cylons themselves. So,
But again, a different breed of Cylon, not the same kind of Cylon that they've been encountering.
yeah. What about Gaeta after this episode?
I don't like him. I don't know what... I don't trust anything that he does.
Yeah, he was helping humans on New Caprica, but now he's not being honest about...
It almost feels like he's helping Cylons now.
And what was his... Remember when Gaius whispered to him?
I don't remember
When they were
that.
in the cell before he got stabbed.
I
I'm
don't
almost
know.
wondering if Gaeta maybe forged Gaius's signature on that form.
No, we
'Cause
saw...
We actually never saw him sign it. When during that whole scene, he had the gun to his head, stuff like that. He said, I won't sign it. And then all of a sudden you look down and you see his signature is there. But you never saw his actual hand sign it.
I don't know. I just feel like if he's willing to lie about this, what isn't he willing to lie about? So I just don't trust him at all.
Do you like Gaeta or Gaius better?
I don't like either of them.
If you had to choose one.
Don't put me in that position.
That's
Because
the
you
position-
know I'm tainted by Gaius so much. I hate him so much that I'm going to choose Gaeta, and then I'm going to regret choosing Gaeta because he's going to be the actual one that's been leading the Cylons to them, not the fuel footprint or
that'd be
whatever it
interesting.
was.
I mean, Gaeta showed that he was a dishonest person in this episode.
Yeah.
Gaius has shown he's just
An idiot? Yeah. Bummer.
looking out for himself and trying to do the best he can.
Narcissistic butthead.
His lawyer was awesome, though. I liked how he was just doing his job the best he could. He didn't really have any admiration for
That's most
Gaius.
defense attorneys.
So,
They don't really
yeah.
like their clients in most cases. They're just doing their job.
Yeah. Well, what should people comment on after this?
Who were you hoping the 5 were?
Yeah, who were your
Who did
guesses
you
for the
think
5?
the 5 were?
Before they were revealed? Well, I guess we only got 4 of the 5 confirmed, but
We know
Starbuck's got it.
Starbuck's one of
Starbuck's
them.
going to be the 5th,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Who were your guesses before the reveal?
Yeah.
And was it surprising to you?
Are you disappointed?
I think half of the 4 that they revealed were surprising. Like, Anders and Chief were kind of like, I kind of had it. They were on my short list of maybes, right? So yeah, let us know your thoughts on the 4 of the 5 of the 5.
Also, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for hanging out for season 3 finale of Battlestar Galactica.
Next we have Razor, the movie in between season 3 and 4.
Oh, Razor.
And then we'll be starting season 4 after that.
Sounds great.
So check out our Patreon link down below for early access to our videos, full-length commentary, access to polls, helps pick what we watch next. Links down below. Check it out. Until next time, have a good one.
Bye.